make the call. Wow, the hero call, 2.4K, the biggest hand of the Cash Game Festival so far. And he got called on his bluff. Great call, Yanar. We need Petra over here.
Petra,
not you.
the good-looking one.
Yeah,
Andre.
Are we actually gonna go live? So we have about like 8 minutes to kill. So if we could just like,
What do I need to do?
just stand there and look pretty.
Why?
Because we don't have any poker.
Oh, so it's just gonna
Yeah,
do pretty.
exactly. Do what you do best. Okay, second best.
Yeah,
Your photography is pretty good.
I hope so.
And what, we're live? We're back on?
Seriously, I can't.
It's
Or are you
working.
trolling?
Yo! We don't see our cameras, but
Right, okay.
we're just gonna sit here and hang out with you boys. And we brought some eye candy here for you, the French Hunter and Petra. So if anybody in the chat has any questions for Petra or me and Ryan on a personal level, once we get back into the poker, it'll be about 8 minutes. We're actually gonna run a 10-minute delay now.
Yeah, so because we had to do a hard reboot, it actually means we've lost our delay. So unfortunately, it's going to be 8 minutes until we get the cameras back on. But you get the lovely Petra for the next few minutes.
1 second. Need to make a phone call real quick, boys, before Katie sees it.
Right, so as we were talking about before the stream went dead, Tallinn is the 15th of November to the 19th September, November. Hello, Petra.
Hello.
Welcome back to the stream.
Yeah, happy to be here.
So just to let you guys know, this is Petra, the photographer. She takes all the pictures that you see up on social media. So how do you find being the photographer for Cash Game Festival?
By Andrew. He's like my very good friend, and he asked me if I'm interested, and of course I was. So here I am, already a year, something like that.
Well, good. It's a pleasure having you here. You alright, Maxim?
Hello, guys.
Good to see you.
Yeah, I'm very good.
Yeah, come sit down, Maxim.
Oh, close to Petra and Ryan. Hello, guys. Yeah, so a lot of action running in London. Yesterday we had 26 tables, a lot of fun. 2 tables of Vuitton special. The French boss. Hey, who is talking?
That's just Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Jeffrey. Yeah, very cool guy. I use the photographer on every festival or only this one?
Petra,
What?
you can
How
answer
many
that?
festivals have you done as a photographer?
7, something
7.
like that. I don't know.
7
it was
festivals. Yeah.
like from the starting of the year, so from January or so.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
she-
yeah, usually she's part of the photograph team.
Yeah, it's mostly me, or some cases it's Natalie.
Yes, Natalia.
And Max, what do you do for the festival? Tell the guys at
Yeah,
home.
sorry, yes. So usually I am doing a video blog, but for this festival I am in charge of the TV tables, so I'm taking care mostly of all the players, taking care of the registration, and taking care of the player in the live poker room. but I'm still taking a lot of video, and it's gonna be online just after the festival. So you will be able to follow the day 1, the day 2, the day 3, and all my journey into every day of the Cash Game Festival. Yeah, and there is very good ambience in London. We have William Kassouf. He was here yesterday, came back today. He's very happy, and we have a good feedback about people from Netherlands as well coming, like Jeffrey. And it feels very good to see that people are happy and coming to see us and give us good feedback. It makes us want to grow and doing even better good things in the future.
Yeah, of
so
course.
it's cool, yeah.
So, good. Yeah, so 15th to 20th of November is Tallinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be at the Olympic Casino, close to the Hilton. It's a very comfortable place. It's gonna be a lot of action as well. A lot of people come from Finland or Sweden to play. Biggest NEET on Cash Game Festival. Who is Night?
So Rose is one of the moderators on the channel, and we can create little shortcuts. So if you do ! I'm not even going to try and pronounce your name, Jeffrey. I haven't enough.
Buzbruch.
Something like that. So then if you put that in, it comes up with biggest NEET on Cash Game Festival.
Yeah, I am actually
And
NEET.
if we run through some of the others, so I'm the best commentator.
And
on
if you
it
if
for
you
Cash Game
were to
Festival.
exclamation Maxime, what's happened?
Yeah, we need one for Maxime Roseboom, the French hunter.
So yeah, Maxime has to show me some sweet lady pickup spots.
Yeah, we discussed.
Yeah, so he called me the French hunter because Niklas, Swedish friend, when we were in Tallinn and other location, we were like hanging out in some club during Cash Game Festival party, and he saw that I was like into like talking to girls, so he called me French hunter. But yeah, I'm not a specialist. I think there is nothing complicated. You just have to.
Just have to have a French accent.
Yes. Or just have talk to people. And yeah, Jeffrey, I will bring you to some good place with Andrew and other Estonian guy and girls. They know the best place. You know, a good place, Petra, to pick up girls in Italy.
Yes, I do.
Really?
Yeah.
Where about?
Clubs, basically, or lounges. Old town mostly.
And the Estonian girls are very nice.
Pretty.
And, very pretty and very down to earth as well, like not pretentious.
What do we do?
Right, so
We just shoot
we've got a foursome going on.
Oh damn, we have another 8 minutes, so we're running still a full 20-minute play. All right.
I will return the favor if we can ever make it to Cash Game Festival Amsterdam. Yes, please. Yes, please.
Yeah,
Frankie, Big Meat.
We've been
Brandon, Loud American.
Nightbot Savage.
We've been pushing for Cash Game Festival Amsterdam. I think that would be fucking amazing.
Oh yes, yes, please. We will see what's happened.
Yeah.
We will see.
Thanks, Petra.
Sorry.
Thanks for coming. And yes,
Yeah, so just to let you know, there's a little bit of a panic going around at the moment.
I was a
We've
bit
just found
I
out-
was a bit busy. Sorry.
We've just found out there was actually an acid attack inside the shopping centre that, well, where
mall
we are
downstairs.
where we are at the moment in Aspers is actually part of a big shopping complex, and we've just found out that there was an acid attack just downstairs.
Yeah, a couple of
So-
hours ago.
What?
Yeah, so things are a little bit hectic around
Yeah.
here.
So I just before my mom and my wife see it on the news, I had to call and tell them that let them know I'm safe. Things that need to be done.
Strangely, my family didn't call.
Well, I'm sure it's not on the news
No,
yet.
it's
This is still
literally-
being dealt
just
with. It
happened.
literally just
But
happened.
It's
Just-
literally
yeah.
just gone on the news.
Yeah, in the mall downstairs.
Wow, really? But we are safe in the poker room
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Asper. And actually, guys, I was busy at the beginning of the stream, so I didn't see like all the action. How was it? Like,
Terry got felted the first hand on this table,
okay.
so he's rebought. He's doing all right. He's got back in.
And like if Terry and William start to fight against each other on Facebook and Twitter, so there is some kind of like duel going on tonight.
Yeah, it's well shit, man. And that mall is massive today. And actually, when I was walking around there today, like, I kind of made a joke about how I felt like I was in an ant pile, like, and there were so many, like, probably like tens of thousands of people in this mall. And in the back of my mind, I was like, this is kind of the place where they would want to do some stupid shit.
Good evening, Faye.
Of course they did. I don't know.
Where are you hiding?
Of course, my mom like
Oh, I see.
messaged me last week and was like, "Oh my God, Brandon! Like, they're sprayed some American tourists in France with acid and they're targeting Americans. Please be safe when you're in London. She was like all super worried about it. And then of course that shit has to happen like right downstairs from us, man. It's
Crazy.
fucking
That's
ridiculous.
crazy.
It literally happened like probably an hour ago.
I'll welcome in Prince Pair of Aces.
Yeah, inside the mall.
Is it Cola okay?
I don't know. I have no details. All Petra said was there was. That's why there's like 20 cops downstairs. I haven't seen it. I don't know any more details than that, but
Yeah, so obviously a few of the guys have been
that's
dipping
not
in
why
and
the
out.
stream went down though. So don't worry.
No, that's not what the stream went out, but obviously a few of the guys have been dipping out, just making, letting people know they're safe.
It's on BBC at the moment. Wow.
Yeah, it's just
Already.
just come up on Sky News as a headline.
What are some details about it?
There's nothing yet. It just says that a man's been arrested on suspicion of causing grievous bodily harm after an incident at Westfield Shopping Centre in Stratford.
Was it infectious?
No, it says a noxious substance.
I was just making a joke about the guy named Infectious in
Oh,
our
right,
chat.
okay.
So we have.
Oh, Larry, the soul.
What?
Is it too soon to say Kasuf isn't the only acid thing in Stratford?
Way too soon.
Too soon there, Larry. Jeffrey.
Yeah.
So we are
I
back
know.
live in like 5 minutes.
Yeah, 5 more minutes.
You're not live now.
No. Well, I mean, we are live, yes. We're talking with the chat.
Yeah, well, glad to hear you're okay, Pair of Aces. So have you been watching all night, Pair of Aces, or have you just tuned in? I can give you the update on Terry, how he's been playing.
Okay, guys, I'm going there. Enjoy the show. It's back in 4 minutes. I leave you with Brandon and Ryan. And good commentary.
Well, he's the good commentary. I'm just a clown. Yeah, I'm glad that Miss Metalface wasn't down there for very long today.
Yeah, so he got felted on the first hand of the night. To be fair, it was a cooler. He had ace queen. He was
Queen
up
on the flop.
It was up against aces, pocket aces, queen on the flop, and just absolute rags everywhere else.
Just wondering why there's no table at the moment. We're running through the 20-minute delay after our stream actually someone kicked the fucking power plug to the
Oh, is that what it
computer.
was?
Yeah, because the public phone charging station is like right next to the where we're plugging in the wall to our computer. Someone kicked the fucking power plug, computer crashed and went down. And when we restart the stream, we have to run through the 20-minute delay again. So we have 3.5 minutes until the tables will come back up.
Well, I'm just going to take a quick break.
Yeah,
then
go for it.
Before we get
Yeah.
back on.
Barcelona's up 2-0 at the moment. Opponent scored 2 own goals. Rip.
It's easier than them just conceding them.
I know I know you're scared of playing Barcelona, but scoring own goals just it's not very smart. Yep, we got to get through the delay. And instead of leaving you guys just hanging here in the chat, we figured we would go live and just talk with you. You get to look at this ugly mug. So Terry has rebought then. Yes, Terry has already reloaded once. And yeah, we'll go from there when we get started again. So how's everything else in chat land? Salil31, thank you very much for the follow. And Nikov, if you haven't been thanked for your follow, thank you very much. And Salvatore Corda. We'll find out as soon as the stream pops back up in about 2 minutes. I don't know personally what it is. And I don't want to leave you guys here without anybody, so. It's kind of scary, actually. That's kind of some scary shit. My mom actually, told me like last week that they were spraying American tourists in freaking Paris and stuff. Like people were being crazy and to be careful, and then that happened. So before my mom sees it on the news, I had to call and tell her I'm safe. Things you got to do. Can we have Wacky Jason in the booth when you are playing tomorrow? Yeah, if I am playing tomorrow, Jason will definitely be commentating in the booth if I'm going. Uh-oh. And he heard it as he goes by. That's the victory dance right there. I think it happened to be Americans in France. I don't know if they're actually targeting Americans. My mom may have like exaggerated a little bit, but I'm pretty sure I'll be playing tomorrow. But I don't know. I don't know if I feel like comfortable sitting down with 200 pounds. It's kind of a lot of money. Ben Keel, thank you for the follow, Ben. We are going to be live in 54, 53, 52, 51. I'm just going to count the whole thing down. 49, 48, 47, 46, 45, 44, 43. Are you sick of this yet? 40, 39, 38, 37, 36. Not a lot of money if you win. Yeah, fair enough. I lost half of it last night, Bose, on the Sviten. I got scooped by Ryan. Yeah, I said 200 pounds. But I had 100 pounds in my pocket from Bose, and I'm down to like 50 of that. So I'd have to put in 150 pounds of my own money. My biggest loss in one session? And we're back. My biggest loss in one session, I think 200 euros, probably. I'm not a very big stakes player. My biggest win, well, it was over a couple of days, but in my first trip out to Vegas during the 2005 WSOP, I won $1,800 in 4 days, or 4 or 5 days of cash games. That was pretty nice, but I was playing like 1-3 and 2-5 at the Bellagio, 1-3 at the Encore. I don't remember what my biggest single session in recent history was turning 300 and what did I start with? Like 350? No, 320 into 760 in Malta, actually.
Before it was 1,059, but he took some chips from his deck. And then
I did that on the feature table, actually. But I caught the card rack that night. Like, it was like, I had aces, kings, queens,
he has 305
tens that doubled up. Like,
And I'm back.
but what was cool about that Infectious was bragging story incoming. We had basically in the Run Like Shaw, exactly. The night before the stream, my buddy Got This had staked me for 100 euros, and I rolled that up to 500 euros on the table and split it with him half and half. I had the 250 plus I put in like 70 more of my own for 320, and then I rolled that up to the 760 on the table. After losing half my chip stack on the first hand with ace 10. Oh, that was terrible. No, ace jack. It was ace jack. I was up against ace 10 who hit 2 pair. Oh, that was bad.
Run like shark.
Rose Bone better stake Brandon 75%. Yeah.
So I think I might start taking
Another
stakes
500.
for these cash game festivals.
Taking stakes or giving?
Giving out some,
Is a big difference.
taking some stakes. Get some of you guys to stake me on the bigger tables.
So selling some of your action.
Yeah. Currently only down £30 on one table. That's not bad going on every feature table I play. Get myself signed up to Stake Kings. So did I miss anything while I was gone?
Nope, this is the first hand being thrown out. They were just talking about how big of a loser I am. No, I'm just kidding. What's my biggest loss and biggest win in poker?
Yeah, I'll be up for that.
But if everybody stakes me, like, then I don't actually win. I mean, I win it for the stream, which is nice.
I'll have 25%.
Yeah, and I actually already have Bose's 25% in my pocket.
So just to recap for everyone as well from the free roll last night, we actually managed to finish,
Oh, 5th place, yeah.
5th place out of 420 players in the BetSafe free roll.
Because we're a bunch of turning nits. I should keep 50%? Yeah, I could put in 100% of my, or 100 pound of my own. All right. I'll do that. I'll sell half my action. How much do you want to get rid of to play with 200? Yeah, I think if Ryan throws me 50 and I can use your 50, I'll take 100 pound of my own and
Talon would do it.
Raise to 50.
I was gonna do it tomorrow.
All right, okay.
Pass.
I was thinking because me and Jeffrey will both be in Tallinn.
I've actually got a hand this time, so we can have some fun.
Oh, Willie.
Call.
Yeah.
First time
Jeff, you're coming to Tallinn, bro.
Call.
Sweet. Deal already
first.
made? Sweet. Oh, that was wrong person.
8, 4, 10.
All right, so we have here. Whoa, Hal's already 207 pounds in the middle,
Check.
and no one has nothing. Well, Terry just flopped tens up.
So,
The Terry special,
so
everybody.
God Terry flopping.
Unless
two
Quack
pairs.
pulls a 7 out of thin air. Sweet, man. That's awesome.
But
Tallinn's an awesome
115.
place. The casino there's pretty nice too.
Yeah, it's, I always say it's one of my favourite. Well, it is
So
my
you're
favourite
not
stop
taking
on
off
tour.
to the party?
I'm willing a bit. I'll stick around for a while. Can't leave you on your own, can I? I'm gonna stay for at least another hour.
All right, cool.
Yeah, so as usual, the
It's not down. What do you mean? Why is it down now? Yeah, refresh.
yeah, I'd refresh Monkey. Monkey, how do you pronounce his name?
Pass.
Monkey.
Monkey.
Richard Walsh, thank you for the follow. And congratulations on having the most bland Twitch name on earth. Followed closely behind Ben Keel.
Heads
I
up.
think you got Jack.
Yeah, so as usual, the VIP party has just kicked off, but we're stuck here with
Aw.
you guys, unfortunately.
Clowns to the left of me, jokers to the right.
And Brandon's getting a bit triggered because I'm going to be leaving in about an hour to join the party.
Thank you for the follow, Dreamfall.
But let it be known, I did offer
He did.
to cover for an hour for Brandon to go and enjoy the party, play some beer pong. But I was turned down
184.
Politely.
politely.
Jack 9.
Then you're going to want to try turning your router off and turning it back on again.
Oh, good, it's on now.
Welcome back to the stream, monkey.
6 people injured apparently.
Oh.
Think you change to the
Six people injured. That's I don't know how that would feel to be injured by fucking acid. Like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, so just a little update. I know some of you are here, some are new. There was actually an acid attack in the shopping mall where this casino is located around an hour ago. So things are a little bit hectic around here. Just having an update on the news. The latest update says that 6 people were injured in a number of different locations around the mall. So best wishes to those. Hope it's not too serious.
Watching yourself do an interview. Who's like that? Who's like that?
No, he just tagged me in it, so I want to make sure it's all legit.
Will Kassouf, I'm watching myself getting a fucking snippet.
See if it sounds. I've just been tagged in it by both of you, so yes.
Did I give you hard on?
I have to make sure it's all legit. The stream wasn't working, the link that I set up that they gave me.
I
You
nip.
take that home and have a fucking wink every night.
Yeah.
3 hours, 1 beer.
I'm just slow rolling my beer.
I had actually planned to get absolutely slaughtered tonight. We were going to have a drunk stream tonight.
We were.
What happened?
You have to drive home now.
No, I don't. I've got a wife. That's why I brought a wife.
Next round, please.
We need a waitress.
And I get a waitress. One eternity later.
Hi.
Nice, 30 total.
Uh-oh. She's hired.
Right,
You can't find a waitress, you find the next best option, the wifey.
Yeah.
Terry is wearing a shirt dedicated to Kassouf. It even says your poker face is ugly.
Could you get me a Jack Daniels and Coke?
Can I have a gin tonic?
And whatever you want, love.
Keep change.
You've already just taken a turn. What happened to my £10?
Converting it.
Into
30p.
right, okay. So confirmed. The wife is no good at slots. I just gave her £10 to enjoy herself for a bit.
I love how she says, I converted it.
Yeah, she converted my £10 into 30p. So plus EV there. Jading Coke G&T. The one we went to earlier.
So you've been interviewed, you're a celebrity.
Yes, the wife's got she's a bit starstruck now. She actually had an interview with
Dragon
India
Ash.
for
Yeah, we heard.
Ash Game Festival. And someone stopped her in the casino and said they saw her having an interview. Is she a celebrity? So she told him yes.
Cecilio, we are in London, Asper's Casino in London, actually. And thank you, Dragon Ash, for the wishes of being safe, man. Thank you.
If you type exclamation point
It
location
wasn't in the
chat-
poker room, though.
No.
It was downstairs in the mall, actually. Pair of bases.
Yeah, so Westfield Shopping Centre is where we're located. It's a big, huge shopping mall in East London. And the casino is right up on the top floor. And from what we can understand, this acid attack happened downstairs in the shopping mall.
Yeah, where I was just walking around today for a couple
Yeah.
of hours and getting lunch and shit like that. It's fucking crazy. It's like... William has people texting him about the stream. Yeah, that's okay.
Well, it is what it is. I'm sure everyone, or a lot of people that say we're getting texts about the stream.
Yeah, no, we can't stop that. As long as they're not watching the stream on the phone, then that's all we can really, that's all we ask. So under the gun, raising it up to 15 and getting a lot of callers.
Terry's got Jack 3, so of course he's calling.
Terry just flopped the world. No, not actually. I expected him to, though. He did flop, what, gut shot? No.
40.
He flopped a whole lot of
very
nothing.
loose backdoor
Backdoor
straight draw and
backdoor flush, yeah.
Like he dominated on the flush.
Oh, Terry, what
It is crazy that, I mean, I'm dead serious. In the back of my head today when I was walking around that mall, I was like, this seems like the place that somebody would want to do some stupid shit.
It does get hacked. And here's a bit of stream section with me in the background.
Sweet. Mac tasting heading my way. You didn't order me anything? Terry rebought another 500.
It's the only chance of making day 2. If you
So
have 10
he's
buys.
in for a K tonight.
Spectators, your only chance.
Got a race coming on. Straddle.
Oh, pair of aces. That's what he said. Like, where is this located? In a poker
What centre in?
room. Terry's entered with 500-pound twice.
Yeah, so he's in for 1,000. I was telling you earlier, I'm not sure if you got it or if that was maybe when the stream went down, but
15 total.
he ran, he had ace queen up against aces and flopped a queen, rag on turn and river, got it all in on the end, and unfortunately
Was up against aces,
was
yeah.
up against aces.
From Careless.
Yeah. So we've got some nice hands here.
This is a nice,
What
nice
with
mix of
pocket
hands.
tens, Carolus with king queen off, and John with ace queen, and the tens fold.
The hero call with the A7 should be on YouTube soon.
Yeah, no worries.
X-Brack, thank you for the follow,
Can we
dude.
have your number?
What the how did those hands not make it to a flop?
There was a 3-bet up to 60,
It's
but
not so scary. 10 should be in your 3-bet call range. Come on.
definitely, yeah. At least a flop.
Although, if you're up against Terry in a hand and the flop comes like 6-8-5 or something, you're like, oh, shit, he's flopped 2 pair. Or straight.
And that's the problem with playing someone like Terry. You can never put them on a hand.
Or Franke, for that matter.
Like when I played Flunke in Gibraltar, it's so frustrating because you almost want to avoid him.
20.
Just because you never know.
Stay out of the way.
You know, you're never bluffing.
20.
He's never folding.
Cool.
And any
Hashtag
board,
team never fold.
any board that comes up, it could be 2, 3, 4,
Population,
5,
Terry
6, 7, 8,
and
whatever it is. He could have
Yeah.
Couldn't give away
all of
last night,
it
did
or
you?
none of it, and he'll still be betting, and he'll
Terry,
still be calling.
Terry, 10-5, calling it in. Here it comes. Queen high flop. He could easily represent having a 6 here from late position.
They could quite easily have Queen 6 off, as we saw yesterday with his
35.
cold shove into pocket aces with queen 5 off yesterday, last hand of the night.
Like,
Turn it like always. Have a nick table on a 2-5.
Throw me a pound, please.
like literally capable of anything.
£1.
Actually,
I mean, when you've got players like Terry or Franco on the table, the best thing in my mind is to just try and stay out of their way unless you've got a premium hand. Just knit up a bit around them.
it's hard to. That means you're knitting up on the entire table because they're in every hand.
Good point. But that's what changes the dynamic so much. And this is a good table because we've got a few loose players, and a lot of people here have played with Terry, so they're not worried about him so much.
Fiver.
It's pretty nice to have about a little over 10,000 pounds sitting on a 2-5.
Pass.
Yeah, you're right there. It is quite an expensive weekend for Terry.
Fold.
Dropping the bucket, mate.
30 total.
I mean, actually, just before we come on stream, jeez, I can't talk.
30.
I
forgot you don't
popped over to Terry's. He was playing a 5-2 over one of the tables in the background,
5-2.
Okay, heads up.
2-5, and yeah, saw him punt off a buy-in on there. So
I mean, he punted 1.8k on the last hand last night, and then just came over. He's like, yeah, it's all in a bit of advance. Yeah, it's just poker. Whatever. That's
Yeah,
why it's hard to play people with money.
if you can isolate and Burnley Milk, I totally agree there. But we've got quite a few loose players on this table who are calling down a lot with
With not much.
with not a lot.
You know you're doing it. Have a
So I mean, it depends entirely on the table dynamic in your position relative to the person getting 90% VPIP.
Straddles on.
Oh, I thought VPIP was up. He was at 90% yesterday, wasn't he? That
Yeah.
broke Franke's record.
Yeah, so
It put
so-
Franke to shame, actually. Well, in Franke's defense, he did come over and say, what, 86% VPIP? Why am I playing so tight?
Fold.
Terry's caught a real hand. The pocket threes, in effect.
Cool.
Jack 10 suited for William and Ace Queen for Alistair. I'd expect to see a raise here.
And kudos to Andro for offering to pay for everyone's cab
65.
home tonight so we don't have to walk.
That's nice.
Get rid of Terry.
Okay is the best.
I'd love it if Terry folds out. Even if I offered Terry £100 a fold, he'd still
That's
get
neat as
fold.
well, as we know.
Even if I offered him £100 a fold, he won't fold. That's how good Terry is.
Cool.
Terry, give you 100 quid if you fold.
Up your.
See, 100 quid to fold, you're still cool for £35.
Oh, I was wondering why Jack 10 had folded there
Sorry,
previously,
65.
but just a mistake. Wow, this is plenty of hands to the flop here. William with the Jack 10 suited should definitely call Terry's raise.
So I can get it all in.
Okay, 4 of it.
Alistair here. Flopping the top pair after the 3-bet.
Check.
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 Should check around to the aggressor and let him c-bet there. Oh. They should hire you. Best waitress ever.
85.
Thanks, waitress.
Yeah, well,
Fold.
get away with it.
And I've got one for free.
Cheers.
It's a nice hand.
Give me a JD.
Winner.
Cheers, stream.
Wait, they gave you a JD and Coke, but didn't you ask for a JD and Coke?
No, it's for JD and Coke and a Diet Coke, and they gave me 2 JD and Diet Cokes, and I was like,
We should have taken them both instead of
well,
only paying for
But
one.
then they gave me the money back for, they gave me like, that was £4.60, and they gave me another £5.20 back. We're up.
Plus EV decision there.
What tell you not going to
Confirmed broke. Look, I've got £5 in my wallet.
Where's your chips?
In my pocket.
He gave him to me. He lost a bet.
You're not done with that.
Gin and tonic. Alistair, where is he from? Don't know.
Right, okay, so I gave Faye £10 to go and play some slot machines earlier, and this is what she converted it into for me. I don't know if you can see that.
Seems legit.
More action. Don't pick up anything.
Do you want to do a giveaway in chat?
Not bad.
That was the best. All right. Yeah, we're gonna give away your cash out ticket.
Give me away.
Where's
Never
65
mind.
total?
I'm not gonna make a terrible joke here.
65.
That's a long one.
It doesn't say where is he from.
He's 25 and is a risk
65.
manager in a hedge fund, so Interesting job there.
I don't know. I don't know where he's from. Cannot confirm. What is it you got? It's 30p.
Yeah, so
30 pence.
Check.
I got
Not sure if it was sharp.
that whopping
Bet.
0.30.
Boring. Cool.
The big time.
Us.
Yours still. Jack 4, Jack 5.
And right, so John
That's a
flops.
flop.
Well, this could be some action with Terry with the two spades.
Oh.
Oh no! Oh
Terry's
no!
going broke.
Terry is going broke again.
Watch out, watch out, watch out!
Well, this is just a pure caller.
114.
Like, that was the money card. Yeah, exactly. Boom. Boom goes the dynamite.
Oh, Terry. There's no way he's not going broke here. No way at all.
He's got the flush.
Only another spade on the river. could save him.
Or can we?
Let's hope for a spade on the river. Go Team Terry. Spade on the river, please. Let's see if we can
Save him
Terry
some money. No, nothing can save that stack.
Oh, and he checks.
Check.
Because he not.
All in.
Yeah.
Alright, because Terry's going to shove. He snaps. Full house.
That's it, so don't be shy.
Am I allowed to tell where Alistair's from? Sure.
There you go. This is what I love
And they
about
high
Terry.
fives.
This is what I love
You could
about
have had
Terry. He
pocket
gets
kings.
stacked.
You
He's
could have
an
had
absolute caller.
Leave
And then
that
high
900
fives
to
the
me,
guy and
Terry.
says,
You
good
can't
hand.
beat me,
Yeah. See, that's,
I mean,
that's how you have fun.
That's the definition of,
Oh, he's from London.
of a good
Okay.
fun player.
See the cheeky check from Northern Bet. Cheeky check on the river, right?
Yeah.
He knew his punter was going to go all in. Even if you didn't have a flush, he knew you were going to bluff it off.
If I miss.
Yeah, he did. I know. He values stuff like a boss.
Yeah, credit to that guy. He is a seriously good sport. Yeah. Get
Yeah.
stacked. Especially when you get the nuts checked to you there.
Yeah. Yeah, just trapped into shoving into the absolute nuts.
10.
For you, Terry.
Yeah, don't matter.
So I
And,
expect Terry's rebought now. We haven't seen much action between him and Will
Double
yet.
straddle is on.
It was supposed to be explosive.
Yeah, I'm not sure where the explosions are.
Williams just completely knitted up. What happened here, bro?
Yesterday as well. You beat him like 3 big
He heard us talking about him last time on the stream. Completely changed his head.
But maybe it's because we took all his money at Svitten last night and he can't afford to play now.
55.
And so those of you that didn't know, we had William Kassouf on the stream last night playing our 5-10. And we managed to talk him into playing a bit of Svitten Special, which is the resident cash game festival game. It's you don't really seem to get it anywhere else.
Yeah.
It's a 5-card split pot game, playing the best Omaha and best 5-card draw hand. I think he was a little bit out of his element playing. It's something obviously we play at most stops, so we've had quite a bit of practice.
Oh man.
Oh well, no, we're fully Team Terry over here.
Yeah.
Team all in or nothing.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, he's a good lad.
Any2.com.
So
And Mrs. Terry over here with
yeah.
the proper bands, any2.com.
Terry's lovely wife behind us here.
Last night we had him on Team Neverfold.
Unfortunately, I'm picking up the worst habit.
Oh no, I hope you're not learning from him. The one thing I think everyone can learn from Terry is
the
that
chip denominations, there is
you
actually
get
a
stacked
shortcut
by a
for that.
better hand, give him a high five, tell him good hand,
Yeah.
move on. Breathe.
Nobody gets angry losing to him.
Exactly.
And he doesn't get angry
You
losing to
don't want to
anyone
make
either.
people angry.
No.
That's the worst thing to do.
And Chatland, meet
Straddles
Mrs.
on.
Terry.
Hello.
Would you like to introduce yourself?
Mrs. Jordan.
Mrs. Jordan, everybody.
Mrs. River Jordan.
So so Terry's not only a really fun guy, he's got a fun wife as well. I suppose a guy like that
How
would
could you be upset about that? Like,
easy now. Yeah, so
Ahoy!
those are the chip denominations there. We've also missed one off. There is actually a green chip, which is £1,000.
oh, the green and white, right.
We've seen that in play on a couple of our 5-10 tables.
Acid Wave, what's up, dude?
It's not really a relevant name tonight.
Option.
Oh yeah,
Check.
too soon. Sorry, dude.
We'll leave that one.
We'll leave it alone. Now I know what Brandon meant by he's doing well in life.
3 of them to the flop, 32 in the middle.
Damn it, Wave. You came in having a completely inappropriate Twitch name tonight.
Getting annoying today.
If you don't know, check BBC News. CJ brought him for 1K. Now, how long will this bullet last?
No, he's in for 1500 now.
Under
Okay.
snap call.
Yeah, no, Terry's in for. Sorry, he's just bought in for another 1,000.
Cool.
So yeah, he's currently in the game for 2K now,
Pass.
and he's flopped top pair on this hand. Oh no, he's got. So is Alistair there? He's got 8 jack.
Don't worry, the 6 is coming or the 5.
Check.
Yeah, so just a little update on that. The guy has been arrested,
That's good.
which is good.
That makes me feel a little bit safer about going home tonight at the end of the night.
Check.
Although again, like round of applause to Andro here for instantaneously offering to cover all costs for cabs on the way home tonight, even if it's only a 10-minute walk or less.
Mine's a £70 Uber.
8s and 7s.
Sucks for Andro. It sucks for Andro. No, but honestly, like
Check the river.
Appreciate it.
Well,
Thank
the
you.
river. Check
it's
it.
it.
You check the trap.
We can.
You're going to check racing, weren't you?
I
You're
can
okay
sit
with
here
them
and laugh
betting
about
singles,
just
yeah?
about anything, but that's not something.
You're okay with them betting singles,
Good,
yeah?
especially when we're right
fine.
on top
So
of it.
fucking close, man.
Betting ones, yeah? You don't mind?
Promised up and down to my mom.
Yeah.
Like
If they make it
nothing
12,
back.
14,
Out here, come
that's
on.
okay. You only want increments of 5? Okay, no problem.
You'll take the over?
How did William do last night?
Down a little bit, but not
He
much.
was down a couple of hundred, not a lot. Then we did take another 100 off him on Svitten. We had a little friendly £100 max buy-in 1-2 Svitten game.
I got in a pot with him heads up. That was fun.
Yeah, Brandon had got the Kasuf table talk. Yeah. Like I said earlier, it was actually a really fun game, and considering I never played it before, it was a good sport, and
Race 25.
yeah, really nice playing with him, really nice guy.
Actually, whenever the stream went down earlier, I heard the table talking about how Kasuf was on tilt, and I just walked over and was like, "Mate, you're on tilt so hard, you just crashed my screen. What'd you do?" He's like, "Oh shit, my bad."
Right, so Terry's actually got an ace in his hand once, so actually got the best hand, got Alexis dominated.
The heart could come out and ruin this all for him.
Check.
Yes, and it doesn't.
Check.
Oh, Alexis bets. Can Terry find a hero call here?
Terry loves the hero call with ace high.
It's only £20.
It's 20 pounds. He's definitely gonna call.
Terry's definitely calling this, without a doubt.
I don't
Oh
think.
wow, he lays it down.
What? I didn't think Terry could resist a 20-pound bet.
No, I didn't think that. I didn't think
I don't think it's in his
Terry had to lay
playbook.
down in him. Unfortunate there for Terry.
I like that, Dragon Ash.
I've just heard Terry saying on the table, any2.com. I don't do charity. Poker is my charity.
I'm your fucking charity right now.
Race
Oh, I've just
12.
realised I've broken my run
We're
back.
in here, sorry. £12
Yeah.
on the gun. I'm messing
It happens
about
in
now.
cash
This is
bet.
going to be huge.
I told you, what?
Setting the trap Nordic
Yeah,
bet.
so
Here's the
I've been
punt.
on a bit of
12
a
quid.
I thought you
bit
put
of a
300 in.
down
Terry's
from
a
the,
Nick confirmed.
the past few
He
months.
folded one hand, dude.
Down a few K, not really been winning.
Sorry
and,
for berating you on the stream earlier. We're just like, you fucking nit. Like, it felt right.
13.
You gotta balance your ranges.
Okay, 5 players.
Terry's just telling Will that he's the celebrity poker player. He's supposed to be the one getting the action playing. Why is he playing like a Nick?
I believe that's winning every time it's been before. Just going to show one.
A pillow.
Pass.
Keep up the good work, Terry.
I don't know, I suspect something, yeah.
So he just goes, can someone get Will Kasuf a
To be
pillow?
honest.
One more. 18.
18, sorry.
Heads up.
Right, so this is turned into the Terry show more than it is the Will Kasuf show.
I should put in the title like
Check.
5-10 or 2-5 with Terry Jordan.
What would you bet now?
22.
Bellowed. Welcome to the chat land.
Oh, Jesus. So Kasuf actually with the best hand here. Getting his table talk on, throws out a bet, and I'd expect Alistair to be... Oh, sorry, he just calls Alistair's bet.
Ping.
10 is definitely going to be a
He
scare
goes,
card
"There's
for
the
both
money
players. I expect to check here on the end, if I'm honest. And Alistair opts to bet out.
55.
That's the card.
Live.
William calls. Oh, he folds.
You can show him.
Okay, and he folds.
I
On that
like
board.
it. I like it. Beautiful. Didn't think he had much worse with the golf, man. Everything got there.
Yes, he does. Confirmed. But the only thing last night, he was saying if you got it, you got it, and everyone else had it. No, he did alright. He did alright in this fit, actually. I don't think he managed to scoop any pots, but he
Will, you're getting bluffed again.
won a couple of half pots. But
Oh, now Terry's needling for him. Will getting bluffed.
River was the worst card, man. If the board paired, I was calling. Board pair, come the break. Everything got there with the offsuit turn.
Pass. Over.
I'm still winning though, Terry. How much?
Fold.
so everyone seems to be folding around here. Terry with a nice hand here, pocket eights.
Will goes, well, I'm still winning, Terry. What are you down, like 3K now?
Close, right?
Yeah, so it looks like we've.
Oh, here we go. This should
Looks
be
like,
good.
looks like the banter's starting to come to light now. So in about 20 minutes, it looks like we're going to see a bit of fun between the two.
You're in already.
At least you're consistent. You're $2,000 down yesterday.
Alistar's
3 grand
playing
down.
the Terry
Still
special.
another 2.5 hours to go.
Good for me.
Good luck, man.
Check.
So a little bit for everyone here apart from Kasuf. Alistair's still got the gut shot.
I think
Terry
3
also
on the
got a gut
river.
shot.
And Smith 360, thanks for the follow, man.
Nice.
Like I said, Terry and Will are good friends. They play a lot, so I think they're used to each other's banter by now. And like Will just said to Terry on the table that
55.
I'm up £50 or however much he's up at the moment. You're down 3K, Terry.
Jack it again?
So yeah, we'll see how it goes. I'm sure by the end of the night it's going to get interesting.
Yeah, go on and hurry up. Yeah, marvellous. This time you had me. I had a small pair as well. Oh, the 8 would have been nice, huh?
And Terry takes that pot down.
Yeah, Alistair leads on the river with the jack high. Terry snap calls him.
Will, you're meant to be getting the game going. You're meant to be the Kasuf. As your followers going to watch you and think, right, he's very...
Yeah, I know Terry and Will are needling each other a bit. They are good friends.
He's
play a lot.
needling the shit out of him right now.
It was actually Terry that got Will to come down and convinced him to come down and play with us.
He's like, all your followers are going to watch you on there thinking, oh, this guy's an interesting player. You're just playing like a nit.
Whatever. Raise. 12. Pass. Cool.
Yeah, it's all in good fun, exactly. And what I actually really like is like off the table, Kasuf actually really doesn't mind like taking selfies with people and doing the interviews and like just talking with people that want to come up and shake his hand. And it's like he's all about it, man.
Yeah.
It's very cool.
Oh wow, Will picks up pocket aces again.
Oh my fucking god!
Terry's in the hands. He's going to
good
call.
against Terry. isn't it?
Terry's gonna flop's gonna come 9-5 ace.
62 to play.
Free bet to 62.
Fold.
Boring. That might be a bit too
I'll
big.
find out
there,
where
I
I am.
actually think.
You got it, right?
I don't like that bet sizing. I mean, there's a couple of calls in front of him, but
I
You're
don't
going to
know.
fold even though you got the best hand.
He's got like 5 players in
Terry,
front.
Terry wants to be my hero. Look.
You want to be isolated. You don't want to be going pocket aces.
I'll be the hero. He's yawning.
You know Terry's going to be
got
calling
better?
every time anyway, so you know you're getting some
I've got
points
aces.
out of it.
What have you got?
Whatever.
He just goes, I've got aces, obviously. What do you
What have you
got?
got in your ice cream?
I ain't got an ice cream.
I've got aces. What have you got?
I've got aces. What do you
Ace please,
got?
actually. Ah, top set. This is
Oh,
sick,
top set. This
I'll do
is
it,
sick.
top set.
I mean, Terry
got
doesn't
it
catch
that
anything here, so he's going to
What
shut
have you
down
got?
pretty quick. I'd expect Will to be.
I just
to
love
be
the
betting
bants of
here.
telling someone exactly what you have when you have the aces and shit. It's
You
so
got an ace,
funny
you
to
got
me.
one. Let's get rid of my change.
If you've got an ace, you've got me.
small,
I'm
look
just
at
getting
this.
rid of my change.
Nothing. Oh my days. How you not raising me there?
Boring.
I got top set, obviously. Unbelievable.
Play 1 hand in 20.
Terry just saying on the
Literally,
table
I've had
now. Let's
jack
play
deuce,
some
eight,
10
eight,
20.
four.
These two are so good. Like the Terry and Kasuf square off is like I think my favorite part about this week so far. Listening to these two is just
Yeah,
amazing.
this has definitely been a highlight, a cash game festival highlight for me having these two on the table. I mean, it's great having Will here. Will Kasuf, obviously a well-known player.
Terry
and,
read him like a book. That's
but-
because he read him the book.
Yeah, but having Terry and Will here is been quite an event.
God, man.
Wow.
Wow. I'm in.
You in hand?
You're in, I'm in.
I'm not a fan of the Fedor holes. Like, can't the man just have his own thing without the world picking
I always
it up?
do that. I don't know why. It's just comfortable.
38? Yep. 38 on the green.
No, it feels weird to me.
No, I find it really cool. I don't even know
I
why.
feel this
why
is
I did it.
contrived. Actually, someone had a tell on somebody who was soft up here but strong when they did it here. In Gibraltar, I believe it was.
All right.
Nice.
I was at Westfield earlier today. Yeah, we're still here.
Fold. Fold.
Yeah, we're safe. We're all
We're
safe.
good.
But we're still right upstairs.
So Carol is 3 bets up to 140 with his jacks and
Good squeeze, I
bets
like
a
it.
fold.
Go the deuce. On time. 20 minutes. 20 minutes, we're going to see it.
He goes, in 20 minutes you'll see it. He had jacks. Excuse me. So Celio, I'm happy to hear that you got out safe. I was walking around the mall in there today as well, so just say at casino.
Just stay at
Oh.
casino till 8 a.m. like a DJ.
Yeah, and you're totally safe.
I mean, to be fair, we've been here till like 4 o'clock in the morning most days.
Last 2 nights, yeah.
Yeah, acid wave. There was a acid attack in Westfield Shopping Centre, which is where this casino is actually located. About an hour
and a
ago,
half,
an hour and a half, 2 hours ago.
Yeah, 6 people were injured and taken to the hospital, and the guy's been arrested now. So,
10 more.
but he was apparently, I don't know. I guess I don't know how it happened. We just fucking spray someone with acid or something.
Yeah, I
like,
don't know.
Yeah, it's really bad, man. And then you showed up in the chat, and I said acid wave, and then it made too soon. and-
75.
yeah. Not to make you feel bad at all. You're the man.
Yeah, go.
Same thing happened a couple weeks back in France, also.
Yeah.
Like, and of course, like my mom messaged me about it. Like, oh my God, you're gonna, you know, this happened in France. I'm like, Mom, London is nowhere near France. This has
Okay,
never
Rose,
happened.
boom. See you soon.
Enjoy your dinner, mate.
This is any 2.com.
So John 3-betting here pre-flop from the big blind with the ace-7, and Terry giving it a call and flopping the 5. Six to 7 a.m. games are awesome, I bet.
Game going. You're celebrity.
Especially when you're well rested and haven't slept, you know, only been awake for like 10 hours at that point.
The best thing to do with 6 to 7 a.m. games is to go to bed at about 10 o'clock at night, get a nice 7-8 hours sleep, and then turn up at the casino and then just clear up on everyone that's just hanging from the from the night before.
Yep.
Check.
And it's win it.
Super.
To be honest, the games are usually super slow, not fun, but you can grind out some decent money.
5-4 like a boss. Hey, Will, you're meant to be the celebrity, getting the action going here. Instead, you're making all the people at home fall asleep.
Knit casters.
All in good time.
It's like, I don't know.
You what, mate? You know what I think about you right now, Bose?
Terry takes down another nice pot there.
Can somebody get Will Kasuf a pillar?
Just saying. Sleep at 10. Unacceptable.
I
That
might
was
need
his
a
idea.
pillar in a minute. He said, "Yeah,
I
sleep
don't
it
know what
all."
this guy's saying.
Now what I'm saying, Jeffrey, is you have a nice early night, get up super early and just turn up at the casino when everyone else has been slogging and grinding for the past 10-12 hours, and they're all past it and drunk. And then just pick up all the scrape up all of the leftover chips that they've collected through the night.
Wow, here we go.
10, let's do it again.
I think Ace King versus Ace King might be one of the most frustrating shits ever.
Right. 60.
9 a.m. to 4 p.m.
460.
You nocturnal bastard.
Yeah, I must admit, I had a good sleep today. I slept from about 5 till about 1.
Yeah. I had about the 4 to noon.
Such is life on these Cash Game Festival weekends.
Oh, Mrs. Metalface going to get us some drinks.
I knew he was raising there. He was waiting for it.
Right. 250 total.
5s are out. Oh,
Wow, that
out.
is a huge 4-bet. 3-bet, sorry.
It looks like a 4-bet sizing.
Jesus, what?
Like there was 135 in the pot already, and he's just going to
That is
3x the pot.
That is huge.
That's what she said.
I mean, obviously, I expect. Is John even going to call this? I tell you what's interesting to see is that Terry's actually at 25% to win this.
Do you think Terry calls this?
Right.
Now that there's value in the hand.
Maybe that's why he's just bet so big to not have Terry call with a load of shit.
60, 250, 605.
Oh wait,
Oh, hang on. But did we have some issues with the graphics?
250.
That looks a lot more realistic. Okay, some issues with the graphics there. That seems a bit more realistic.
605
Length is
total.
3 bits up to 250. Oh, right. Okay, this is. It just said that William 4-bet to 50. Right, William folds. Yeah, we're way behind on the graphics here. Okay, so now John 4-bets up to 605. This is looking more reasonable. Terry's obviously going to get out of the way.
Terry shoves,
I mean, Terry doesn't actually have any cards here.
except he's tanking. Yeah, I
He's
know.
not, is he? So, yeah, sorry. It looks like the graphics are a little bit behind, guys. So we've got Alexis tanking at the moment.
You on the list or what? This ice cream man that comes over here.
So we've got someone
He
coming
just
over.
come over and knock over his chips.
Someone coming over and trolling Will.
You want to go there?
Be interesting to see what Alexis does here because you're not. What hands are you being?
5-bet shove.
What hands are you being 4-bet with?
5-bet shove and he's going to come running clubs.
This is why I hate these situations of Ace King. Just because unless you know the player, what is in their 5-bet, like 4-bet range?
They're so boring. We need you on here. We'll have some fun. I know you'd get the game going.
So he does decide to flat and get to a flop.
Now, this
And
is
let's
gonna be
see who can
interesting.
outplay the other.
Yeah, 'cause this just comes down to who's got
This
the
is
bigger balls,
a
really.
massive pot. I mean, both have less than a
The
pot size
organisers
bet
should have got
behind.
some gamblers on the table. They're boring.
Yeah, this is going to be a test of the balls.
Because I'm going to say right now that both of these players are putting the other player on a pocket pair.
All in.
All in.
So this is a tough spot for Alexa. I can't expect to see him call, if I'm honest. See from the graphics there, they shouldn't both be 50-50 to win.
Why?
Oh yeah, yeah.
They
Sorry,
can't
sorry,
hit
sorry.
running
Yeah,
anything.
sorry, I
They
thought
don't
there
have
was
hearts.
I thought there was another diamond there. So, yep. So spot on 50-50 to win.
Split is 100% here.
You want to tell me anything? You want to call? You want to call?
This is a tough spot. I feel for Alexis here, getting shoved on with Ace King.
In a massive pot too. I mean, Jesus Christ.
Plays like a
It looks like he's counting out a call.
Yeah, this is it.
He's just
Sizing it up,
down.
I think.
You really have it, huh?
I don't know if
I think he's realizing that it's his entire chip stack he's got to call.
I mean, I don't know if you can call this, if you can ever call it. Depends if you know the player. This comes down to knowing the player.
Something like that.
Is he going to show it?
I'd love you to show my bluff. It would be nice.
I mean, I'd never be showing if I was John or Alexis either.
Yeah, no.
I wouldn't want to be showing on the flop knowing that I would lay down ace king there. I might even tell
And calling to chop at best, exactly.
I'd probably tell a bit of a porcupine and say I had
Pocket tens.
had pocket tens or something there.
Rattle wrong.
I had jack, but only with a deuce kicker.
Yeah.
I think you can
Understand
Easy
that you had
fold.
ace jack.
Imagine.
limp raise from another game with ace
But-
seven.
But somebody who flops trip jacks, like, are they making that
No,
shove?
of course they're not. Well, not always.
Like that's a question you have to fight with yourself with. Is like, is he making that with a jack? Like, and is ace king high enough or good enough to hero call with? It's a tough spot.
Cool.
So some small bets here.
Looks like a bit of a family pot going on. Let's see if anyone fancies squeeze.
Check.
Where's Terry? Oh, there's Terry. Oh my God, we are seven-handed.
No one raised. But they are
I haven't seen
7 of you. 7 of you.
Where's Terry?
the
Oh, wow.
HUD on the other side for a while.
Yeah, sorry, the laptop's covering up the cards on the other side of the screen. Didn't realise it's a full-on family pot here.
So who's got the
Right,
best of
so
it?
Alexis has got
Terry's got a
open-ended.
pair of jacks.
Terry's got a pair of jacks and a gut shot. Dan has got
Oh, hey, we got Kasumi in the door.
yeah, he's
Dan's
got,
got the backdoor
king
heart
of
draw.
hearts, the backdoor heart draw. William's got a pair of twos. Alistair's got just his pair of fours. Carolis has a pair of twos.
And a
with
lot
ace
of
kicker.
friendly betting here.
John has a backdoor straight flush draw. Ten of hearts would be a good card here.
Ten of hearts is sitting in Alexis'
Oh yeah,
hand.
shit. Okay, so
Five.
everyone's blocking the royal,
gotta
so
find out where you are.
a straight flush, and no one can get that. This is where it gets difficult, guys. We've got a lot of hands. to
Terry
look
bets
at.
5 with the lead, 72% with Jack 8.
75.
I got straight draw now. Have to.
And John wants the button, raise from the button with the ace
He
9.
might actually win this. With a
Nah,
five.
Terry's calling down. He's got second pair.
Oh, sorry, John's raised to 75. Didn't see
Oh,
that.
75.
Stealing or steaming?
It looks like
Terry,
John's going to take it down.
no, Alexis called.
Alexis calls his open ender.
Might steal that in there.
And a 6.
Check.
Let's see what John does here.
Check.
Oh, check, check. And ace high wins.
And Terry's going, shit, I had the Jack.
Everyone plays a five. No
Seven,
one
I
has
could
the
play
queen or
outside.
jack, it's pretty obvious. It's pretty obvious I don't have diamonds.
Terry needed that last flop of Jack, Jack 8. Exactly.
Exactly. I got the button.
If you're Terry Jordan, you don't have any folds in your range.
Did I?
Come on, Will, 10.
Don't say what I dream, man. It's so loud.
Good evening, Sandshrew.
Hey,
Welcome
Samshrew.
back.
What's up, man? Alright, I'm gonna grab one more quick piss before I know you take off in about a couple minutes.
I'll stay for a bit longer.
Huh?
I'll stay for a bit longer.
Okay, we're still gonna do that.
Okay. Right, so just me for a little bit while Brandon takes a quick break.
15.
Whatever.
Boring.
Yeah. Yes. Absolutely.
3 of you.
Not too bad, Sandshrew, not too bad. You missed me on the feature table earlier on the 1-2. Had a good game earlier,
Check.
left with a nice little bit of profit. Got bluffed off a big pot. Might be worth going back
25.
watching that.
There you go. Merry Christmas.
Terry's calling his Jack 8 while saying Merry Christmas. So he has got quite a lot of equity here now. He's got the flush draw and he's got the gut shot straight.
Check. $100.
Terry bets out 100, putting the pressure on Alexis here.
Don't you think, Terry?
Oh.
Yes, punish. Punish.
Both players show.
Hero call, hero call.
Terry's going to be steaming now. Terry's going to be steaming.
I'm still
Oh, Jeffrey, don't. Jason told me earlier that if I'd have won that hand, that would have given me the package. I thought for an instant that it was actually the full package, like the flights, hotel, and everything, and the steak and the table, but it wasn't. It's just the hospitality package.
51 or so over there.
Have you ever won a pot?
So yeah, if it was the £1,500 package, then
Heads up or something.
it would have been worth calling.
Not a blind race.
Just for the added money behind, because I would have won this wonderful trophy.
Of course, it's trying to
I think we worked out it would have been like 600 and something big blinds. I would have won out of that pot.
It's a gamble. He ain't going nowhere because he said.
Oh, Alexis picks up pocket aces in the small blind.
Hello. Just some aces.
Fold. Fold.
Oh, no one's hating on Terry Sandstrew. He is a legend. He is currently in on his third buy-in.
That's fine. That doesn't mean anything.
Alexis 3-betting up to 100. Terry's got 2 cards, so he'll probably call.
What?
Yeah, so it's for 2, so it's worth €400. And to be honest, because I help out Brandon in here, I get to do most of the hospitality package anyway, so
Yeah.
that's my little present from Andro, so it's not really worth it for me.
Get a room.
Shoot.
Yeah, right.
You look like you suit. Swap numbers. Sort out.
You look like
Thanks, pseudonym. I did. I broke the seal, man.
Yeah, chat seems to favour Terry. This is
Did the
actually
Yank
Terry's
enjoy the
third
bathroom?
feature table this week. He played 2 5-10s and playing this 2-5 tonight.
Now, an interesting
first,
4-bet from John here, actually.
That is an interesting 4-bet. We'll just
Alexis and John have been squaring up.
we'll just watch this hand. Yeah, Terry did say these two need to get a room.
On the table, did he really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you Terry's history. Oh, and Alexis shoves.
Of course, that's the only thing to do here.
I'll give you the history on Terry in a second, Burnley Mick. We'll just watch this out.
Truth is, I broke my seal way too early tonight. I'm fucking doomed. Yeah, it normally does. He's actually mostly a dirty tourney player.
Yeah, so Terry's actually a tournament player. What the staff here have told us, he'll quite often play 1K buy-in tournaments and.
Did you just say
have multiple
flat
bullets.
here, please? You can't flat and all in. I mean, you can't raise and all in.
But yes, I think this is going to be an obvious fold.
John doesn't look like it is.
So Burnley Mick, Terry's actually played 3 feature tables.
Another ruffler.
3 feature tables. I'm going to take this off.
It's tough, isn't it?
It's too tilting. I've got Terry talking in the background. So yeah, Terry played a 5-10 on Thursday, another 5-10 last night with Will Kassouf, and the first night he was just straight out aggression and playing every hand. It was brilliant. And then we got a bit frustrated with him during the middle, and then kind of realised what his game was by the end. Just realising that he's just a really fun player, just loves to play the game. He's not too fussed about the money. And yeah, last night he was proving us right there, just a real fun player, just making some crazy insane plays.
Yeah.
Some big swings, some really nice big pots, and also some losing some really good pots.
Sandshrew, I've been playing poker the last 2 nights drunk. Playing Sveeten Special. That's the only way to play Sveeten Special, in my opinion, is drunk. If you also like tourneys, go fuck yourself. Brendan hates you. Seems good, man.
Hope you had a good trip back, G-Swin.
Hey, Guishin, finally back home.
So John with ace queen suited here.
Raise.
Middle
30.
position, I'd like to see a raise there, and he does raise up to 30.
Yeah, just because he brings like energy to the table.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm going to be perfectly honest, and I'm sure he will fully agree. I've spoken to him off the table as well. Just apologise for some of the comments we may have made on the stream.
I always apologize in advance to the tables.
But is he the best player I've ever seen at these tables? No.
No.
Is he the most fun player we've ever had at these tables?
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Check.
We've never had such a fun player. UC maybe. UC was just insane.
Yeah,
But
like that's a different kind of fun. Like,
Yeah.
it was like a
that
tragic fun.
That was crazy. Terry is trying to play the game. He's trying
Yeah.
to find spots, and he's just.
I
it's
do
like-
that
it's
in
just so much
advance.
fun.
Oh, not to your table because you were on it.
Raise. 275 total.
Not you, I was worried about
Okay,
it, but
Bose Brozia has me there. I didn't tell his table that. Most tables I
What's
do, to be fair. That I apologize in advance for my
Oh, right,
commentary. Because honestly, man, if I don't get a Facebook message the day after, I didn't do my job right. So we have here top pair for Alasdair and John, and Kasuf's gonna fold to 7.
Total.
Like honestly, there's so many of the days after where I get like a message on Facebook the day after,
right, so top pair.
or a message request
What do you
rather,
got?
because they're usually not friends with me.
Yeah, so I'd say Bernie, because especially when like
Ace queen.
I know this is higher stakes, and especially like
You never
5-10s,
bluff Terry with
but,
that.
Oh, thanks, Bose.
You're
You're sticking
never
up for me.
bluff Terry with that.
but historically we've had a
100%,
lot
yeah.
of really nitty tables, even 1-2s, and especially higher stakes. To have someone like Terry on the table is refreshing, to say the least.
Yeah. You can tell when you have a super fun table or a super fun player like Terry, how it changes the dynamic of the entire table.
Yeah.
Like, and we've had, man, this festival has had some really
Yeah.
fun tables.
I would say these
like
have been
even like the first one we started off with, the 1-2 was amazingly fun. Even the 2-5 that day was really good. Like it's been great.
I would say this festival has probably been some of the best streams
Yeah.
we've had so far. So and you've got to remember, these aren't professional poker players trying to make a name for themselves. Well, we've got one tonight, but for the most part, these.
That's the first time that's ever happened.
First one to make the move.
Well, there was Yuhai Hill people going
Really?
Glad I didn't have a position at
Oh, Ulen.
because he would just go on and I would have to.
help you. Come to Talent. I don't think he played a feature table. Talent
Oh.
festival though, but
We had Ulen too. He's a professional streamer at least in
Really?
Malta.
That's the.
yeah. So you got to remember, these guys aren't
20 in there.
people trying to make a name for themselves. Apart from
35. Cool.
well, I think he's already done that. But these are just,
This and here will.
for the most part, recreational players that just think it would be a great idea to come play the feature table.
What was it? King
It's
5,
not-
Ace 5?
Yeah.
Did you get some deja vu now? Or?
Yeah, I'm gonna get it back this time.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You have a better kicker than me.
yeah, you get recreational players on the table, and it's definitely a lot more fun.
85. Cool.
He called before
Will
the
with the
rest of
7-3 here, flopping the gut shot with the bottom pair.
I love it. Wow,
Top pair for Terry. This is gonna be good. Even top for John.
I mean, because let's face it, if we just had a bunch of 2-5 grinders on this table, just knitting up, not playing any hand, would you really stick around? We'd stick around for us, of course. But
85.
would the action on the table be as fun as it is? Would we have Terry the River Jordan
8 incoming.
playing every hand?
No respect from
8 on the river. Classic.
River Jordan. Look.
That's the money card.
I would, you know that. Yeah, we know that.
Check.
But I mean, when you think about
King 5, I got
what the
Ace 5.
stream is, how many people have we got in chat at the moment? We've got like 5, 6, 7 people in chat out of 130, 150 viewers, however many we've got at the moment. A lot of people just want to watch the poker, they're not interested in getting involved in the chat.
No, you should bet.
But I would invite you all to get involved.
Terry's gonna hear it for me. Go on, check.
So yeah, having a good table is important.
You got 2 pair with a king.
I think that's a bet.
I would love to see Luke Schwartz on the table.
Pen straight.
But
I
I thought you
prefer
had some straight draw.
pen straight on.
We have a 6, 7.
Yeah, Will is massive for Cash Game Festival.
Hey, Trav, what's up, man? Long time no see, dude.
4-8 would have given me a straight
It's
draw.
the first.
I was live though.
I would have called it.
Unbelievable.
Your 10's
Yeah,
up.
if we ever manage to get Luke Schwartz on the stream, I'm putting up his chip graphs.
Was he the emo looking dude?
No.
Oh, that was something other Schwartz.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this guy's an English guy.
Okay.
There's a bit of a meme going around about him because he's saying about how he beasts everything.
Would you have won with
He's
it?
talking about Doug Polk, and then Doug Polk put up his win-loss graphs.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Jesus Christ.
Are these games rake free? Unfortunately, they're not. Pseudonym.
Race 35. Cool. Sorry, fast. Cool. Cool. 35.
What's this guy? Justin Schwartz.
Oh
this
yeah,
guy?
yeah, I hate it.
The super emo looking guy.
He just looks like he doesn't wash. Ever.
Cool.
And
25
he's just
And he's
super
a
rude.
douche. Hey, it's Rycius, dude.
This is
If I understand correctly, Rycius, you're going to be in Ireland. Is that correct? Confirmed? Denied?
So we've got another family pot here. Well, six players in there. Oh, a little bit for Carolis there. Flops open-ended.
Well, Dan Senior flopping the top set.
Yeah, John misses. Dan Senior picking up top set. Alexis misses. Backdoor straight and backdoor. The gut shot and backdoor flush for William.
You are. 2 thumbs up, dude.
75.
Stoked to hear about that, man. You're going to Dublin too? Legendary. I wish Rochebon would be in Dublin. You're living
Wow,
here.
the-
Oh,
the
well, I
op-
guess that's an easy one for you to make.
The open-ended flush. Falls to
A what?
£75
An open-ended flush?
Open-ended straight.
This is
Sorry,
a new
guys.
hand, everybody.
Sorry, guys.
Did you know you could have an open-ended flush draw?
Oh, no, so he did call. Graphics playing up again. Right, so he picks up even more equity now.
Now he has the flush draw.
Even though
an
he's-
open-ended flush draw.
he's hit his straight, and he's got an open-ended flush draw.
He has a gut shot flush draw too.
He has a gut shot straight flush draw. Right, we can maybe see that the few drinks are starting to kick
A
in.
100-minute flight.
Yeah, so what's your excuse, Rose Room?
I mean, it's less of a flight to London, and you're not even here.
Yeah, I know.
Biggest
feels
joke
bad,
of
man.
London.
Feels bad, man, Jeffrey.
All in.
Oh, and Carolis shoves. And I think Dan's going to make the call.
Oh, he's got to.
I mean, this
Although
isn't-
from the big blind, this flop is all over that range.
But you're only losing to
6-7 there, right?
you're only losing to Ace 2 and 6-7.
There's the call.
Oh.
Aces.
5-10.
And if bar the board pairing, he needs a 3, 5, or a 4.
Or an 8.
Ready?
Yeah, sorry. There is 1 8 left.
Got to make sure I correct you.
Yeah, I say one stupid thing, and Ryan's all over me. And a nice big fat for Karen.
Yeah, a nice 1.4k pot going over to Carolis there.
Hey, but push that.
That's cool.
Wait, what?
Welcome to the chat, Cola Fish.
That Kula Fish has been lurking for hours, actually. He was a confirmed lurker earlier. Most people who are very honest can come off as mean. It's cool. If Suf isn't speaking as much as I've seen him on the past, he must be down or something. No, he's not really down, actually.
No, I think he's up tonight.
You guys see the highlights, you know? Like that's what a lot of people see is the highlights. So.
And I can guarantee he had a late night earlier.
Oh, Terry getting a little kisses from the missus.
You're big black. Big black.
Well, I mean, I think. Yeah, I don't think he got home till like around 5 o'clock this morning.
£20 straddle, 20 to play.
Yeah, Rochebaum's on it. Yeah, thank you, Roche.
You knew that at the time. So disappointed you didn't have a hand.
Please make me a rose,
Fold.
please.
Fold.
What message would you want? It's not going to be Roche Chabom is a knit. Should be Roche Chabom is a fit. Calls other people a knit, but
Check it out.
doesn't actually come to Cash Game Festival. Stop.
Bet 15. Plus.
Oh, I could needle him so much further on that, but I don't want to add insult to injury and the loss for his football team today.
Who do you support, Rizo, bro?
No. He plays for a football team.
Oh, sorry.
And he stayed home from this event in order to support his football team and play in the games. And they lost 6-0 today.
You should have just come here.
That's what I'm saying.
What's up,
I don't know if
Casper?
that's gonna work. How is everyone tonight? Casper, we're doing awesome, dude. Having a good night. Legendary. Yeah, not like this. No, not like this. Sorry, dude. I know it's tough. I've been there, man. That's why I said I'm sorry I even brought it up.
Fold.
Pseudonym.
Cool.
Are you on the drugs?
Yeah, so I don't know if you noticed, but Brandon is the host of the Cash Game Festival Twitch stream. So you will find him
At every
commentating
festival.
at every single festival.
Although to be fair, like you've been there for half of them.
I have been there for half of them, yeah. So I have now commentated on 6 Cash Game festivals.
Pseudonym. This is fucking Captain Obvious over here. So we have Queen 7 with Terry with the top. Sorry. Oh, speaking of a 7.
Wow, Terry the River Jordan.
5-0.
Terry on the river. Yeah.
So not that he's getting much action out of Alexis, but
Dragon Ash, there is a fair chance that I will just nut up and play tomorrow. You can also look back on the stream. Yeah, it's not even soccer anymore, exactly.
oh, I didn't even
I
pick up on
dropped that long ago. Actually, you can watch back the stream in Malta when I played. You can watch back Bulgaria when I lost my buy-in. And I enjoy playing on the Sunday streams, actually. I think I'll have to make because like with you and Jason in the booth, that would be really fun.
Yeah.
And you guys can just eviscerate my play. I'll be a bigger nit than Bo's Brogia.
15.
Right? A bigger nit than Bo's. Come on, Jeff. Where's it at?
I need to work out how many feature tables I've done. I think it's 9 now.
Fold.
9 or 10.
Cool.
9 or 10 feature tables.
It's oh no, sorry.
Raise.
To mock
18.
your contribution. Oh, don't get butthurt, Pseudonym.
That's why what? Oh, you knew he was going to raise, that's why, eh? Get max value. No, I'm going to get him.
When his 3-bet aces on a dry flop by Brendan Allen. Not out yet. Oh, well, don't get me started on American football, you dick. Pseudonym, I'm sorry. Oh, hang on. Oh shit, where's my other soundboard?
I serve a hit bottom pair going in. No, I qualified. Oh yeah.
How long till the stream ends? We will be running till approximately 12:15 tonight.
How much you got? Big Jack, that's what
200.
I have it on good authority that we won't be running late.
Cool.
Where the fuck?
Where you got
Oh, here it is.
So Terry bets, William.
A sad moment for Pseudonym.
William's all
here.
in for 130 against Terry with the 8-5, and William's got the 9-6, his favourite hand, 9 high like a boss.
I'm sorry, Pseudonym, for completely shitting on your contribution, sir.
Let's hear what
Honestly, I wasn't trying to, man. And it is completely appropriate. However, I am the commentator. They drag me around to all of these events. I'm happy to be here with you guys every night, and I'm happy that you're in the chat with me soon
So
enough.
Kasuf was just saying there about he's got 9 high like a boss. Terry thinks he can beat with 8 high like a boss.
Stab, stab, stab.
Yeah, so Kasuf back up to starting stack.
I'll give you a free rub down in a minute.
See, all it takes is a little sad song and an apology. I mean, American football has been unwatchable for what? Since the seasons can't blame Europeans for having no interest. Fair enough. Although I do love my my fantasy football, man.
Yeah, that was me pointing it out to him, the fact that it was on the TV directly behind him.
We were playing Sveeten and some guy from the festival.
sorry,
Brandon was
sorry.
watching. Wait, with some guys from the festival. Brandon was watching an NFL game on his phone. After like 20 minutes, yeah, Ryan was like, it's like right there. I was like, Todd Gurley, touchdown. And they're like, what
Come
are you
on, pair
talking
of
about?
aces. We were saying this 2 or 3 days ago, and you're giving us hate for it.
Raised.
Now we're fully go Team Terry.
We're Team
and-
Terry
and
in
now-
the house.
And now you're slating his play. You're supposed to be his friend. We've absolutely loved having Terry here.
Okay, football is not what it used to be, but I like how it's very pass heavy now instead of run heavy. I enjoy watching a good quarterback show. Anyways, we're not going to get into that. My fantasy, I had Todd Gurley, so my fantasy football team's doing good this week, and I'm in a good mood. Sorry, Ryan, forgot it was you. It was a few
17.
beers deep. Yeah. Completely ruined the game.
Ace of clubs. You?
Well, I think it's about time for some more drinks.
Right about now, the Funk Soul Brother. Check it out now. The Funk Soul Brother.
That's a cooler. Good read. I'm glad you didn't say wow.
Raised.
What a
50.
John, can you be our waitress?
huh?
You're the cutest waitress in here, anyways.
Fold.
Hey, hey.
He's not being
Sorry? Oh,
You just want the waitress.
well, I'd like a Jack Daniels and Coke.
That sounds okay.
Thanks, John. So that was just John Scanlon there, the poker room manager.
Yeah, we just asked the highest ranking guy if he could be our fucking waitress, and we get a happy dance out of it. Like, where else can you get that? That's why I love the bands here in London, man. British
Yeah, so-
people are the fucking best.
He actually came over to the Gibraltar trip as well.
Yeah, that was great to see, like, not floor manager John.
Yeah.
You know, like,
He also brought a couple of players over there from Aspers. So he played a couple of feature tables as well with us.
Raised. 20. Cool.
If you might need to change the settings on there. I know before they used to be.
yeah.
They used to be they were automatically off.
if you click the heart and click it again, you'll get the option to turn the email alerts on.
Yeah, British people don't really see themselves as Europeans.
Why is Americans called British as Europe, like Europeans instead of British? Wait.
So what he's saying is like Americans think of England as like they call English
Bet
people
55?
Europeans, and whereas English people don't see themselves as Europeans.
Oh, okay. Well, after Brexit, I don't call you Europeans anymore, so it's fine. Now you're just islanders.
Yeah, English people don't really like to be referred to as Europeans for some reason.
Well, we don't like to be referred to as colonists, so if open-ended straight draw for John going to be good enough to take it down?
Mass mergers of an entire race,
It's manifest destiny. Get it right.
ethnic cleansing.
I know. That was. Never mind. Who's in favor of dragging the UK a bit further into the ocean after Brexit? This guy. No, that's fucking funny, Bose. That's good. Whoa! Pair of aces out of nowhere.
£10 straddle.
Talk about inappropriate shit in the chat tonight. Can we just keep it at colonists? And like, that was bad enough.
Fold.
I mean, we were the original Brexit. Since 1776, baby.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
Raised 28.
Yeah, look how it turned out for America. Trump as president. Maybe we'll stay in Europe, guys.
In 10 years, he's going to be fucking king of Britain.
85.
Americans sleep with your wife.
Fold.
Yeah, no shit. He sounds a bit salty.
There's also a difference between university and shit.
Fold.
Oh dear.
Let's chat one sideways quick.
Yeah. I think we might be ignoring the chat for 5 minutes. Let you guys take a cold shower and calm down.
Yeah. And mute everyone. I wonder if you could do that. Global mute the chat. I know.
Yeah, we're just joking, man.
We're throwing the bands right back at you, bro. I'm as an American, I must say I have pretty thick skin. Like I'm not a little snowflake American. Aussies are convicted colonists, exactly. Just
20 pound straddle.
that is the best. Oh, seems good, mate.
Oh,
that
no.
that was amazing. Like that is the.
Fold.
Fucking hell. Then we just have the Bose show here. Amazing.
That's Alistair there with the King Queen. Carolus, did he just fold Ace Jack?
Fold.
No way. He's not that tight.
We must have graphic issues. There's no way she would fold Ace Jack there.
It's because our fucking clicker has a fidget spinner.
You can take a
That's going in the feedback. Put down the goddamn fidget spinner. It's triggering me in the chat.
So this is a really, really light table.
It actually is.
30% pre-flop rate. I don't. What were the stats on my table? Do you remember from earlier?
I don't think we actually saw him.
All right. Okay. Interesting. I'll be watching it back anyway, but
10 pound straddle.
always like to watch back my own streams to find any leaks like folding Ace King to bluffs.
You knew it was a leak as soon as I called you a fucking name. To be fair though, like I actually you played well. It's like really good tonight on the table. Besides that one play, but like in that spot, it's probably the correct fold. Sometimes. Okay, no, it's probably not correct. But
I reckon 30% of the time it's a correct fold.
Yeah.
At least.
So we have three-handed action to the flop here.
10-10-7. Alexis picks up bottom pair. John with a gut shot, and
Bet
Terry
60.
also with a
Fold.
very. He folds anyway.
Oh, the 9 was coming. Oh no, John has the 10 jack.
Raise. 150.
New player to the table.
150.
They bring the best player and ask for respect.
I think this guy knows Will Kasuf as well, also judging by the fact he walked over and flicked his chips over earlier.
Cool.
You better be friends with somebody if you're going to do that, because I would fight for less than that.
Oh, Jack on the end there, but also brings in a third diamond. John now with the best hand.
He brings a massive chip stack over too.
Shit, yeah.
What were you playing with? No, what were you?
Like, look at that.
Actually, it's not that big.
He's got 2 racks of the 25s.
Bet.
Yeah, that's only
Two
like
stack.
500, 600, 700.
2 pinkies on top.
9. He's got like 900.
Okay, not massive, but for me that's pretty big. Did you just challenge Brandon a fight in Thailand? Oh, wow. You want to fight about it? Is that Chris? I don't know his name. Wait to see it on the thing. I was gonna make a. Never mind.
Fourth
Time 7 deuce poker. Thank you for the follow, 7 deuce poker.
Fourth club on the end. Fourth diamond on the end is going to be
400.
interesting here.
It's
Neither
definitely.
player having one. Wow, John bets 400.
John has no chill against Alexis.
Yeah, those two keep battling.
I wonder how much history is between those guys.
Yeah. I mean, Alexis is never calling this. Ever.
Hero call incoming.
Fuck.
You're never winning this one. There's literally nothing you're beating.
Yeah.
There's a lot you're beating, but there's not a lot betting
The
there
super flush takes
that
it
you're-
down.
that you're winning with a pair of sevens.
Although if you do make that call, you find out you're losing to a pair of
Mind you, I
jacks.
suppose ace king, ace queen, but there's not many hands there that you're ahead of.
He comes here, locks the seat up, shows his face on the screen, and then buggers off half an hour. That's how he rolls.
Would love some free UFC money again. Oh, did you bet on the? Well, that wasn't UFC.
Let me win a pot first, man. Let me get over 1K on this game.
When was your last free UFC money? Were you betting on Mayweather and McGregor? You know McGregor is a bet safe ambassador now.
Is he?
Yeah, there's a fair chance he could be in Ireland.
I did actually see on his shorts on the fight, yeah, a bet safe logo.
Is Will? Yeah, Will is still in for one buy-in. F4XG.
Yeah, he's holding his own against this.
Yeah, against this crazy table.
Yeah. I mean,
You
this
meant the boxing game. Yeah.
This table isn't as much action as there was last night on the 5-10. Expect it to be a little bit looser, being that it's only a 2-5.
Well, very bad. Well, I need the diamond, no?
Bet 35.
His 20 big blind MTT stack.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
I think a fold is the best thing.
We've been doing some damage over here.
Did John actually pay for them?
I don't think John pays for drinks when he orders them.
Well, cheers, and thanks, John.
Cheers to Asperger's, to John. Fuck that. Cheers to John.
Yeah, but then also we have the same hand.
That's a double.
That's a double.
Woo!
Oh, mind you, there's a lot of ice in there.
With a double with a.
Is this the best that UK poker has to offer? No, you should have seen me on the feature table earlier.
Yeah, he was crushing it, bro.
Yeah, 17.
£10.
I mean, that's such a weird question. Like,
I mean, if you'd have watched back the last two 5-10 tables from yesterday and Thursday, they were. I think on Thursday we had 20 grand on the table in
yeah. And to be fair,
2-5.
like we did have, we had
Raise.
20 grand on the
30,
table on a 5-10.
Yeah.
We had 20 grand last night on, 10 grand last night on a 2-5.
Yeah.
But man, like, come on, like these are.
Raise 100.
This is not a table full of pros. Like we let the regs come in and just play. So to ask if this is the best that UK has to offer, no, this isn't the Poker Masters of UK.
Yeah,
Okay?
and you've got to remember, Cash Game Festival doesn't pay any players to pay here. We don't sponsor
Exactly.
any players. This is all people that sign up through the website
Or win a package.
So they volunteer themselves to come play these players.
Yeah.
Just as I do, I've played.
I mean, to be fair, they're gonna let me on the table tomorrow if I want to.
Yeah. So I've played around 10 of these now. So it's just a case of if you want to play, you can come down and play.
Even you retard subs are invited to the feature day. Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
oh yeah, even retard subs. Yeah, like we let Bose Brogia come in from the chat land. Actually, you know what? To be fair, most of the guys that come from the chat to the booth or to the table crush it.
Yeah.
They absolutely crush it.
Except for Rose Boom, we haven't seen him.
Yeah, well,
yet.
Roshabom hasn't had the chance to crush it yet. I imagine he would knit up worse than Bose Broge and only play one hand for the entire session, but just my guess.
Yeah, so 7-2 poker. In a summary to your question, none of these
25.
players are paid or asked to come play here. They will volunteer themselves to play, and for the most part, most people playing here are recreational players
You got £3.
or regular players to the casino. So,
Yeah.
so you're not gonna find your big celebrity players here.
Pre-flop bet sizing is insane in general. Yeah, this is a pretty deep 2-5,
Sorry.
isn't it? Except for the bottom half of the board, but the top half it's getting pretty lopsided up there. But it's
I don't think it's been too bad. And obviously you play to how the table's playing. If people want to be raising up to 33, then
these guys were also straddling up pretty big earlier too. So.
yeah. I mean, yesterday we're playing a 5-10 with super straddles on
Yeah.
about 2 orbits worth at least, and
Also,
then a few more during the game.
Desi115, cheers for the follow, mate.
Yeah, I'd expect some big names to be coming to the Dublin trip. for sure.
Yeah, like Ricius, 1776 or
Raise
1976 or
Fold.
Man from the Chatland.
There you hang yourself.
But it was funny, like in Gibraltar, we had Canute, for example. Canute.
Oh yeah, also had
he-
a WSOP bracelet winner in Gibraltar.
Yeah.
I played on a 1-2 feature table with him.
Yeah.
That was entertaining.
But Canute was just like in the chat for 2 nights thinking like, oh my god, this table is so soft. They're all playing so bad I could come crush it. I'm like, where do you live? He's like, Gibraltar. I'm like, get down here. He came in, played the 3rd night of the TV table,
And crushed
and
it.
literally for the next 2 nights just went off and crushed it, man. He's like King 8 off,
32.
solid fold, but this is fun to watch. Yeah.
yeah, you wait till Terry gets into
Yeah,
action on 7
this
days.
is actually like the most premium hand you'll see Terry play.
Cool.
We love you, Terry.
River Jordan.
I need to get to London. Where are you from, 7 Deuce Poker?
Yeah, where are you from?
Look, there is River Jordan.
The best was when somebody was asking it was John actually, my blog writer friend. We were in London. He's like, man, are you guys ever going to come near to Gibraltar? And I was like, we'll be in Gibraltar in April. Like he asked me like last February, and he's like, shut up, are you kidding? What's the poker scene like in Gibraltar? Oh, okay.
It's a bit obviously because we went with Cash Game Festival. We draw in a crowd.
I think the overall scene is quite
From
tournament driven.
From what we understand, from what we're told by the locals there, it's quite tournament driven. They don't really have much of a cash game scene. They do have some big. They used to have some big tournaments down there.
That's pretty far off.
Yeah, Macau's a little bit.
Yeah, 6 games was the record there, bro. We set the cash game record at 6 or 7 tables.
I'm sure there's more.
Thank you very much.
You can have an 8-6-3
I'm sure there's
I
more.
think we topped that at like 10 at one night, but their record was previously 6.
Yeah. But I mean, the casino in Gibraltar is beautiful. It's a huge super yacht, which is permanently anchored in the marina there, and it is like a 5-star luxury super yacht built with hotel, restaurants, bars, and then a casino in the bottom. Yeah. Really good event.
It's called the Sunfish, if you want to look it up. Sunborn. Sunfish. Should be the Sunfish.
Yeah. Don't look up the Sunfish. It's the Sunborn casino.
I must have put it there.
But yeah, that was a really good trip. Really weird actually, because a lot of us all stayed in Spain. So every day you'd wake up in Spain and then just wander over the border to Gibraltar. Quite a surreal experience.
Where you had to walk over the airport strip.
Yeah, walk across the landing strip for the airport to get into Gibraltar.
And also, you had to dodge all the weird people that are smuggling cigarettes back over to the Spain side of things.
Yeah.
£10.
That was funny. I literally was like crossing the border one day, and I hear like at the bus stop, right across the border into Gibraltar, and I hear, and I see some lady like duct taping rows of cigarette packs to her waist, and I was like,
yeah, because
they're not even subtle about it.
Cigarettes in Spain were about €6-7 a pack. In Gibraltar, they're like €2 or £2 a pack of 20. So yeah, if you ever want any cheap fags, guys, or booze, go to Gibraltar.
John flopping aces up here.
I'm surprised we haven't got Jane in the chat. Some of you might have missed it, but we had someone who we met in Gibraltar, Slowy Jane, or Jane Slowy as she calls herself.
Yeah.
JS Poker on the chat. Can't remember her name.
What a player.
But she actually flew in for Friday's table. Was it Friday or Thursdays?
Yeah, so confirm that is Chris.
Mode it in, Terry, mode it in.
Chris and Sita. Yeah, so Jane actually flew in from Gibraltar for one day, played the feature table, went back to her hotel, had a couple of hours sleep, and then got up in the morning and flew back to Gibraltar. So big props to Jane for
Yeah,
coming
Jane
over.
is awesome to play with. She's just a really nice person, man. Overall.
£20.
Doesn't she run one of the poker Facebook groups over in Gibraltar?
Yeah, I believe so.
20 straddle.
Yeah, I certainly haven't been on a bad cash game festival trip yet.
What's been your favorite stop so far?
I really like Tallinn. I think
Interesting pick.
I'd probably say I'd say the last Tallinn trip, obviously with the big corporate event that was going on at the same time, made it.
Check.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, like
I mean, actually, yeah, the show was pretty nice. Yeah.
He's always going to.
Yeah, I think for like weather and stuff and getting out, then Gibraltar was really good. Obviously, I missed Bulgaria and Malta, which would have been similar. So most
And
of my
Slovenia.
cash game festivals have been in colder climates or
Actually,
in
the
winter.
caves in Slovenia was what made that epic. It's like the side events actually are make the memories there. It's what really. Ooh.
Oh wow!
Check.
So actually, the 10 gets there.
So Terry the turn on that one.
Can the 10 feel confident about this? If it's Terry, yeah, I guess you can.
Terry's calling anything. Well, Terry's bet 25. I think William's going to pay him off.
I got queen.
John's probably going to. No, is John going to pay him off? I wouldn't be surprised. John to just.
He's gonna
just
flick it in.
donate.
Just flick it in.
Because against these two, you could be easily winning with bottom pair.
You're going to see it anyway. I got a queen. I think he might have a 9 though.
Gibraltar was the awesome just because like it was so good you missed your flight.
I got at the VIP party on the Saturday night. I got so drunk that
Once he's betting, I've called
I
you.
missed my flight home on the Sunday morning.
And monkeys.
Which was good because that meant I then got to do the tour of the rock with Maxim hosting,
I'm not beating him.
guiding us around, and a very hungover early stream commentary as well. A very angry wife as well.
Phantasma, thank you very much for the follow.
And he's still going to turn, Jimmy. He's going to have nothing. Here you go.
Terry's gonna get it.
What's the so I think it's
Well done, Terry.
6-4.
Yeah, my Gibraltar story is quite epic.
Although I'd have to say I think Malta overall was my favorite stop.
Yeah.
Because of the experience of seeing like the lions and
Yeah.
pumas and everything on top of the boat ride and the amazing weather, and I made money there. It was like everything just fell into place. I got bit by a baby leopard, and they gave me the best luck for like a fucking month. It was like seriously, if you need to run good in poker, just get bit by a baby leopard. Nothing egregious, you know. We barbecued with lions.
Jimmy, where's the rest
Thanks,
of the
thanks,
He gets
Bose.
25 quid. He's the worst.
Little bite on the shoulder. Best luck ever for like a month. Ran hot.
£10 straddle.
Yeah, I was
True
going to
story.
Wakeboard. I really wanted to go there, but unfortunately I was in Vegas for the WSOP.
You know, as you do.
Damn
it, man.
That time he had something.
That's why I had to call.
Yeah, it's only 25 quid. Yeah,
So glad to be going back.
but I think if it's got 150, 200, you don't call.
The after movie and highlight movies from Malta are well worth going back to YouTube and checking out.
It's Terry.
In fact, YouTube's. You didn't eat lions. No, we didn't. Oh.
Lost a minute, innit? He's not going anywhere on the football town. Played off last
I wasn't in Malta, unfortunately. I was
Yeah.
in Vegas at the time, so I missed that stop.
90.
And no, to clarify to everybody else in the chat, we did not eat lions. They had a barbecue party.
Yeah, Kwok was. Sorry there.
Go ahead, no, please.
Yeah, Kwok was quite loose earlier on, but
He really hasn't played much at all.
no, he's really tightened up lately. I think when you're playing with players like Terry on the table, like I said earlier, a lot of players will just
Oh yeah,
tighten
one
up.
ball to ice. I'm winning that. Double me up, I'll be struggling every time. I told you. One double up.
But yeah, we had a barbecue party hosted by my man Sean, who was a viewer of the stream.
Oh, really?
Oh, that's how we met. He actually, when I posted my Facebook in Bulgaria last year, because there wasn't a camera on me at that point, I posted to Facebook so people could see what I look like, and I got a fucking like 15 friends requests, and he was one of them. And then started seeing these Facebook lives of him working with these cats, and I sent him a message, and he's like, "Whenever you're in Malta, I'll give you the full tour of the place." And then before Malta, I messaged him and was like, "Hey, we're coming." And then it happened. We made it happen from there, man. And Sean is just a really awesome guy. Kudos to him. He doesn't have much chance to watch now, but like he was watching on that festival, and it man, like best thing ever.
Well, hopefully he invites us back next year so I can go.
There already is an open invite. He loves the Cash Game Festival, man.
Did he play at all?
Yeah, he played on the table.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
That was the only thing he asked for. Because I was like, how much is it to bring 30 people to your your properties? When I thought he worked at a zoo. And he's like, dude, just put me on the table for one night. It's free. And I was like,
I'd have at least asked for some steak in money.
I think we did throw him down some steak money, I think.
Check.
Queen 6, too strong to fold that kind of hand. Yeah. Seems legit. So 6, 8, Jack on the flop with 2 hearts.
Check.
Alexis with the pair of 8s. William Kasuf
Oh, and Terry hits the
every
hits
time.
those sixes.
But not on the river.
Unfortunately, no one's got a jack here.
I'm going to assume the 4th one is coming on the river.
Bet. 40.
Alexis has got ace of hearts here, so I think we'll see him call Terry's bet. He's also got the 8.
Cool.
Is William going to stick around
It
here?
is the
No?
3rd heart also, and Alexis with
Yeah.
the not flush draw.
Yeah. So William up to fold his ace king.
Incoming Queen of Hearts. Right? Am I right? Incoming Queen of Hearts. That's the only thing.
Queen of hearts would be a good one here.
Any heart you like.
There we go, and Team Terry's still with the best hand.
David
80.
Don Sanchez
So
on the
let's
table.
see how much value we can get out of this. £80, I think that's a bit small really. I'd like to see him pump it up a little bit more there. Try
Yeah,
and
you
get a bit
got
more value
200
out
quid in
of
the
there.
middle.
He does get a call from Alexis.
Yeah.
I know, but I mean, you bet 120 there, 130. I think Alexis is still calling, especially with Terry's image.
Over there.
And as we know, Terry has got a little bit of ground to make up to get in the profit this session.
Ah. Good, because I was just about to say, I don't know who that is. David on Sanchez on the table. Are you talking about seat 2?
Terry would never be folding to any raise, I guarantee you that.
Oh, not with trip 6s.
No,
He'll pay off your flush
Yeah.
if you got it.
yeah, if you've got the flush, he'll pay it off gladly, but he's never folding there. You could put him all in, he's not folding.
Card.
Oh, and my favorite dealer on the table now, Jay, is awesome.
Oh yeah, Jay's been really
Right.
good.
Shout out to Jay for being a fucking legend. And the first night we were playing Svitin, like I'm in seat 9 or seat 8 rather, and like playing Svitin, he's just the whole time like looking over at my cards and shit, like, oh mate, you should you're gonna draw those 2. What are you fucking stupid? Like we're doing this shit. He's awesome.
Cool.
Rose Bohm, you're like this. I'm on the ban button. You're just gonna get banned again. He also did that to me.
As a PLO player, Roseboom, you should understand that Svitten does not suck.
Look up, Brendan. I said that a minute ago.
Check.
You said what?
Best
Oh,
dealer.
best dealer. Yeah. Oh, you did.
Do you play any
Bet 60.
high-low or
60.
split pot PLO games, Roseboom?
And Chris leading out with the bottom pair here.
What's high-low? Svitten isn't high-low.
No, it's not high-low at all.
Svitten is a split pot game, but it's the best 5-card draw hand. So the best 5 cards in your hand, plus the best Omaha hand. Oh, you played a lot of PLO high-low. I have actually just started playing PLO high-low, and it's confusing me.
It's stupid. I think that game is dumb.
I like it. I like it.
What the
but,
fuck is Sviten 8?
Yeah, Svitten 8 would be Svitten high-low, so it would be a high-low Omaha, so a 3-way split.
No. Why does 3-4 bet that flop? Because that's a question that only Chris can answer. Maybe he's an aggro king like Terry, and he seems to know Kasuf, so
Yeah, so it goes check, and Carolis takes that down.
Yeah, straight draw, flush draw.
Yeah, I've found that high-low is pretty boring because it's just, I don't know,
careless.
it's great for the casino already
Gonna rake a
playing,
pot.
'cause it's just a lot of rake. But I've found not knowing the game too well, just kind of knitting up and waiting until I've got a decent hand, not trying to be smart, not trying to be clever.
Did Andro just pop back over here?
Yes.
I guess someone's got to work around here. I just heard last 3 hands called on the table in the live action.
Nice. So that's right. He did say court 2.
I'll see it, but I don't think so.
So we'll be able to run over to the VIP party. No, I just want to play for money, Roseboom. Whatever I can win at, I'll play.
Playing for money is fun. Hello, Queens. Does Terry even know how to play Queens? As a raise.
Yeah, I play a lot of PLOs.
Oh no, sorry. Alexis just smooth called there.
In fact, I don't play any cash hold'em online.
The great game.
I only play PLO cash.
There was a straddle. More than likely. Yeah, see, Alasdair was the straddle, so it's not that huge. It was a straddle to 10, and it's actually a 4x at that point, so it's not terrible.
Bet 80.
Yeah, that's actually perfect sizing.
And he just flops a set.
Right, I'm going to take a quick
Yeah,
break.
go for it. A 10 turn, please.
Cool.
Won 1350 last week playing PLO 5-5. Nice. Rochebom crushing it. Imagine the damage you could have done here at Cash Game Festival in London. Plus, maybe got the dealer's phone number if you're a smooth talker enough. Alexa's calling in with a gut shot and a pair of queens, which means Terry flopped the case queen, which is amazing. A 10? No. Alexis is about to get himself. That's a very straighty board and flushy, so maybe not too much trouble. 2 minute break on my Stars game, Lamau. So I'm back for 2 minutes. Pair of aces. Not a big smooth talker. Aw. I'll bet you're a smooth talker, Rochebom. Come on, man. Holy fuck, royal flush draw out there. Look at that royal flush draw. Did he have the ace of hearts? I didn't see. Let's see on it. He would definitely say it if he did.
A bit too interesting. A bit too interesting. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, who cares? He folded. Exactly. And a split.
Yeah, it's the first pair I've had all night.
Like is that a boss or a bitch ass? I can't tell how many expletive deleteds are in there. Ace diamonds. Ah, okay. Not a boss, obviously. Fair enough. All good. So careless here, 9-6 suited early position. Gonna let it go. Chris definitely gonna be raising this up. I don't know how Chris plays at a table with the noise canceling headphones. Like I don't know, man. Even if I want to listen to music while I'm at the table, I'm just gonna have one in. I can't just like be in my own zone, like because of like things when like people throw in €100 chip to call. I don't know if it's a call or a raise. Brandon, did you have the massage yet? No. No, I didn't. I don't want to have a massage on stream. Yeah, you miss info a lot, actually.
I can't start playing now. You got it.
Right, bet 80.
So 4-8-5 with 2 hearts here. Gut shot straight draw for Terry. Top pair for William. Nah, dude, it's weird. I get weird when I have a massage. I'm like, oh, I'm just a zombie, man. Especially if it's, well, I don't know what that girl's name is, but she was amazing.
I can't make a move into 5 players.
I will, tomorrow on the table. If I'm on the table, Bose, I don't know why I'm pointing at the screen like you're over here. If I'm on the table, Jeff, tomorrow, all over it. For sure. The Hollywood game is strong with Chris.
I can't show.
Yeah.
If I show one, I give it away. If I show you
Hey,
a high
Terry.
card, I've got another pair. I'll show you top pair, you know that's winning.
Yeah, even you couldn't pump some
If I
life
show you
into
a high
that game.
I'll flush the pair and flush.
We have to drink to watch this.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, like,
Absolutely, it's too medium.
but it was still fun to watch play a little bit.
Yeah, it's good. It's just really
Terry confirms it was a drag tonight, guys. Ask Terry what hands he folds.
I think next time we come,
Terry.
we've got to bring some pillows for this lot, and definitely a big pillow and a bed for Kasuf. Because he don't play.
You need a blanket. Terry, what hands would you fold pre-flop?
There isn't one, is there? Come on. It's a fun game. It's to be
Team never fold.
It's not a tourney, it's a bit of cash game, a bit of fun.
Bose Broge saying, Terry, you're truly amazing. Too bad I didn't meet you in London. Actually, my boy Jeff, who was here for a couple of days, he's upset he didn't get a chance to meet you.
No, I might play the 10-25, but they're boring like this.
I think the 10-25 should
Kasufa's
have.
got to give some action to it, but
I thought too.
all his followers have got to unfollow.
I already have.
They're probably sleeping.
They're standing up because the table's already finished on the live. So 3 diamonds on the flop. Terry and Careless going at it. Checked flop. This guy has to lose a lot of buy-ins to lose his roll. Yeah.
Okay, good. Especially with help with the match. Okay, that's sick.
Don't laugh at my viewership, Rochebaum. Shame on you. Make me fucking feel bad and shit, man.
You'd have loved that game.
No, I don't ask that second question, 7 Deuce Poker, because I don't want any spoilers. We'll look and see the interesting hands. Chris is the fish. Worse, IMO is he is the douche. I shouldn't have read that out loud. Dragon ass. Why you gotta be so rude? Vankios. Vankios. Thank you for the follow, Vankios.
Put it in your title.
Right, so as we see from the chip stacks here, John got a nice stack there, Carolus and Alistair all up.
It's funny how Mrs. Jordan, Mrs. On the River Jordan, says like, you couldn't even make the game exciting, even they have to drink to make it exciting. She's got some bents on her.
I mean, I did say earlier that if a seat comes up, I'd jump into this game, but to be honest, I'm glad I didn't.
Cool.
It's nowhere near as fun as the past couple of games.
Right? Guys, I think you're fun, but I would be curious to get some more analysis on the hands. What do you guys think should we do instead? Just keep it real. I feel you on that. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, we do normally do a bit more analysis on the hands. We were expecting a bit more fun from Kasuf and Terry.
It's hard to analyze this game. I mean, honestly, like if it's not even remotely close to like some GTO poker, then I mean it's.
I mean, how do you analyze?
Yeah,
Terry?
wrong stream here, dude.
This could take years.
You need a new commentator for that. Thanks.
Dunk betting for beginners. Yeah, I thought the 1-2 today was I know I played on it, but I thought that was actually a lot more of a fun table than this. If I'm honest.
Yeah. I try to analyze as best I can, but my second book, Advanced Dog Betting.
8, there you go. 8 double bottom book now.
That's okay, I don't
Really nice drink. It's good, yeah, it's really crispy.
Thank you, Roshibon.
Are there any bigger tables on the stream through the festival?
10:25 tomorrow night?
We have a 10:25 tomorrow. There was a 5:10
We had
yesterday.
2
and
nights
the
of
day
5:10.
before.
Yeah.
Fours and queens.
Yeah, 2 nights of 5:10 and 10:25 tomorrow should be pretty fun. Switch Range 20, thanks for the follow.
Yeah, Terry has put his name down for the 10:25 already, but he said that he's not going to play if it's going to be as boring as this.
Thank you very much.
So getting Terry on that table would definitely liven things up.
Last 3 hands. Okay, guys, it's the last 3 hands.
Last 3 hands. Already?
William Kasuf.
Dragon Ash, my ace king fold on the flop. Yeah, I know.
No, I don't believe Kasuf will be playing the 10:25 tomorrow. Don't worry.
No. I mean, like we said, 7 Deuce Poker, we don't actually bring in anyone to the streams. This is all open to anyone to volunteer to come in. We don't actually go out and hound pros to come play these games.
Well, thanks for joining the chat line, Switch Range.
Another half an hour, fantastic.
So this is just on the website. Just put your details in and turn up and play.
From Lurkerville to Chatville.
I mean, it's actually Terry that.
Oh, don't tell me I've done it twice in one game.
Yeah, true that.
It's not.
Yeah, exactly. So.
Okay, it's live. Why not?
Last half hour.
Yeah, and I mean,
Fold.
there are a lot of.
Fold.
Well, should we call them unknown pros in London? There's obviously a big poker scene in London, and not all of them are out there to make their face public and make a big name for themselves. But you got to remember as well, a lot of players, especially in London, don't necessarily want people to know what they're playing. Don't want to see all their cards put up in lights.
135. All
Especially
in.
the regs around Aspers.
Dragon Ash, have a great night, bro. And Shadow 1999 D's, thank you very much for the follow, dude.
Yeah, so as I said in Deuce Poker, as far as we're aware, we don't have any big names coming to play the 1025, apart from the legend that is Terry Jordan.
You can sign up for tables at cashgamefestival.com. And you sign up in advance. Let us know, like, basically, if you're going to be attending the festival. No, he's Tal's gone Tal in the chat. No, he's not Busto. He's still on the table. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Cool.
We have an all-in and a call, 1.1K, ace 3 versus ace 7, and 7 flops it. Oh god, there's a 3. Can it be another 3?
They're quite big.
Ah, just a king. There it is.
So Terry taking down another nice pot there.
But as I was saying, so you sign up for it in advance if you know you're coming to the festival. You can let us know what nights you're available for the tables, what states you're interested in playing in, and they build a list based on that, on a first come first serve basis. But on some festivals, not like outside of London, you can actually show up and probably hop on a table on one of the nights. No, I mean, why is he short stacking and also not playing the 1025? Fair questions, Neil. That's actually Tal's Gone Tal is my roommate from college.
Oh, right.
That man, Chatland, you can blame that man for getting me into poker. That's who it is. Tal's Gone Tal is responsible for getting me into poker.
Yeah, so
so you can blame him for all this shit.
£20 straddle.
The max buy-in for the 1025, I suppose, would be 25k.
No, the max buy-in for the 5 for the 2.5 was fuck. I guess that was 2.5k.
Fold.
The 10k, I guess.
Fold.
10 to 15k. So the max buy-in on the
Raised to
1025 will be 10 to 15k.
Fold.
It's like trying to commentate someone's backling drywall. Hello, aces. Oh my god.
Ryan's co-commentator. Right, so John picks up aces here. Nice hand in the small blind.
I'm down. I need to...
Alexis in the straddle. Looks like a super straddle was on there, so Alexis with 9-8 off.
Yeah, from the straddle, I guess that's fine to defend, but on a flop like this, you're gonna be bet fold. John should lead out for 50 here. Yeah. Did he teach you how to junk bet? Yeah, he did.
Yeah, so our 5-10 games have been pretty deep this week, really. I mean, there's been
20k on the table.
Yeah, over 20k on the table. So the average buy-in has been 200 big blinds. So pretty decent buy-ins for
how
10,
sick
25.
would a 6 on the river be?
Bet 100.
Especially when Aspers don't
Oh,
usually
how is there
run,
only 1 and 6?
Aspers don't usually run games up to 5-10. It's very uncommon to get that higher stakes here. So getting a 10-25 running would be pretty impressive.
I don't know when HL Media is playing. John's going with the get good card strategy. That's the best strategy.
So I'm not really expecting Alexis to call this here.
Yeah. We were joking about how I don't understand how Chris can play with those headphones on. They're not even like, they don't look like even music headphones. They're just like.
But as we do know, John and Alexis have been butting heads quite a lot tonight. But I don't really think, even with Alexis' stack size, wow, he does. So from what we've seen so
6
far,
incoming.
It's going to be looking like he's going to be lined up for a river shove, which we know that John is going to snap off. So Alexis whiffs there.
And the wheel gets there. And aces turn into a straight.
John actually picks up the straight, so I reckon that's a good card for Alexis. I think any other card than Alexis is shoving river, which we saw him do earlier on.
Hey, pair of aces. There's a pair of aces.
Bet 225. Cool.
Yeah, once you really get over 2-5 in London, then it is just
heads up
pure
for rolls.
regs.
Heads up for rolls.
I mean, 2-5 is the biggest I'd really want to play in London.
And Alexis let out for 225 on the river there. Wow, John's going to collect another big pot from Alexis. There has to be some
He does
strategy.
actually lead out there. So, interesting play from Alexis. I think with his stack size there, he's not really got enough to pressure Kelly into a fold.
From the straddle, he would have a lot of 6s in his range, though.
Is Terry Boss? No, not.
What
not
is the casino called in Leicester Square?
Leicester Square.
Whatever.
I shouldn't be Hippodrome.
10 to play.
I'll deal that game for you guys.
What's that?
Heads up between Bose Brogia and Rochevon. At the, I hope, Dublin. I hope you're at Dublin too, dude.
Yeah, no, Terry is.
And Kasuf's got the tilt glasses on now out of nowhere.
Yeah, well, I'll definitely be in Tallinn there, Jeffrey. Flying on the Wednesday.
Yes, like Leicester Square, because I'm not British.
30.
How does it? Leicester?
Leicester Square.
Leicester Square. What the fuck are all those extra letters in there for? Honestly, mate.
Cool.
Only Danish on the table? Okay.
Fold. All in?
Yeah, I don't think Terry's going to be going to Dublin.
I'll only be dealing in Estonian, so you better get better. Time to practice.
So Will's got his Tiltsville glasses on there. So yeah, this has been a pretty slow table tonight, I'm going to say.
Terry open shoves.
53.
King 2.
Well,
Oh, wait, that was a misclick.
Oh, right, okay, graphics going bad.
Oh, wait, no, that is a lot of chip stack in the middle.
Solver, I have no idea what you're saying. I think someone might be able to.
No, Alexis
To translate in
open
the chat.
shove the ace-9.
Yeah.
Win the next hand, have to play it for
Terry is going to Dublin,
yeah.
apparently. Right, Mrs. Terry isn't behind us. I think we got him in trouble by saying that he was going to come tomorrow. But apparently Terry is coming to Dublin.
Cool. Hopefully, tomorrow night at 9 p.m., it will draw my name out of the lucky package winner, and I'll get to give it away on chat, or give it away to the chat on the stream.
Yeah, so it looks like there's a sport around.
Red Bull vodkas for everybody. So we have, guys, honestly, you guys need to cross your fingers tomorrow. So they're going to be, I had quad kings last night on my table, and I got a ticket into the draw. And if my name is drawn, I will be giving away the package to Dublin on the stream tomorrow. But I have to win it first.
Raise 22.
When are they doing the draw?
9 p.m. An American who tells two Dutchies from Denmark that he will be talking a fictional language that sounds like Russian while dealing our game in a fictional country. Sounds good, man. Estonian sounds nothing like Russian, you fucking twat.
It sounds like no other language I've ever heard, if I'm honest.
Gurari mes sorele lul mes.
That sounds really Russian.
Cool. Fold.
We need to get another round, they're not strong at all.
Fold.
It's definitely a lot more Finnish than Russian.
Cool.
There's still a fucking click over there. They said last 3 hands like an hour ago. What the fuck? How's the last 3 hands taking 20 minutes to fucking play?
Check. Check.
I don't think she's clicking. She hasn't got her headphones in.
Bet 85.
Unless Andre come back and Tom's running longer.
Cool.
I just want to tilt Estonians. Fair play. Yeah, we hate it. Yep. It's a true gypsy language. Nah, that's not true.
Yeah, 7 Days Poker.
Ooh, ace is up for Alasdair.
The Cash Game Festival was...
And a nut flush for Carolyn. Oh, not straight. Sorry.
Yeah, we'll just look over this hand first before talking rubbish. So Carolus picks up the straight.
And Alasdair raising to 170 now with the aces up. What are you doing, Carolus's spot? You've raised...
Just smooth call, I think.
You've raised 85 and you've been click raised back.
I think I just smooth call and look for a club. I'm not sure I want to be losing.
Do you want to look for a club?
Well, look to see if a club comes. I'm not sure I want to.
He is going to raise.
585, 585. Fold.
So he 3-bets to 585.
And Alasdair's like,
what the fuck above?
What, mate?
Because the thing is here is that all of your at this size.
Yeah, not 585, but it's a bit large.
It's a bit too big for my liking.
I would click raise him back like 350, 400 maybe tops.
I mean, personally, as you saw earlier, I was in the exact same situation. I like to.
He looks disgusted.
I'd really like just a flat here. It disguises your hand. I mean, obviously he doesn't know the strength of his hand at the moment.
South of Hogwarts is the fucking best. West of Narnia.
Yeah, I'm with you there, Solver. That's the same. Like, maybe not pot raise on the turn, but somewhere close. Maybe 60 to 70, 75% pot.
Well, you're in position. If you flat here, you give Alasdair a chance to barrel another one. Hey, actually, Carolus, you can stop in and tell us, why so big 3-bet?
Yeah, I know, I fucked it up.
Yeah, you fucked that way up. We were thinking like flat, maybe. Or,
yeah, but
and then
you
let
know what
him
happened
barrel
in
a turn.
in his hand to me, Jordan? I didn't notice that he's in the hand. And then I bet 85 on the flop, and I would bet bigger. And then I see he calls, like, uh-oh. And I got another guy to raise me, and I didn't want to slow play. And yeah, I just
of course you don't want to see a club roll off.
Yeah, and I know. I fucked it up from the beginning, I guess, this hand.
I didn't mind the 85. Huh? I didn't mind the 85. But when you get click raised back and then...
I just think you lose a lot of value by raising.
Yeah, should have flat, yeah.
Wow. Interesting though.
Wow.
And he folds.
Nice flop though.
Well, nice fold actually. There it is. The coconuts. The coconuts. The coconuts.
Did you show it?
That's a really disciplined fold from Alasdair.
Leo 2004, thanks for the follow like 5 minutes ago, and Benji 1290, thanks for the follow. Brandon, to be fair, this isn't the worst 3-bet on the flop ever. I don't mind the 3-bet. The sizing is all it was. Not like aces on a dry flop. Exactly. Who 3-bets aces on a dry flop? This guy. Whatever.
You got it, yeah?
Hey, I got fucking paid, didn't I?
Snap.
Hey, am I right, Bose? I got paid. If I remember correctly, all the money got in the middle. And then they got shipped to me.
Where was this? In Malta?
In Malta.
Well, I'm going to gamble on the button.
How did the rest of that hand go? Although looking back at that video, I am disgusted with the way I played it. I bet way too quickly. Everything was wrong, but results-oriented Brandon gets it done. Whoa, how long is that massage gonna be? You just bust off the one. No, you're staying right there.
So Alasdair with Queen 10 off under the gun. Raising to 12. That's an interesting
Livio, 888, thanks for the follow, Livio.
Oh, he took out his pocket, don't worry. Thank you.
Personally, I don't like playing Queen 10 off from under the gun, and
480.
Definitely wouldn't just be raising 12 for was.
Check.
Especially on this table. It comes good though. He's flopped
30.
open-ended. Alexis
Fold.
picks up the jack and the backdoor club draw. William not really anything.
Proper fold.
Fold.
So Alistair and Alexis go to see a turn.
Ooh, 2 pair now for
Oh, wow.
Alexis.
So Alexis picks up 2 pair.
And the straight gets
and
there.
Alistair picks up the straight. So this could get expensive for Alexis here. I'd expect to see Alistair.
I think
bet
Alexis
out now.
loses his stack.
Betting out 60. Don't mind that bet sizing, 60% pop.
I expect a
Just
raise
over
here.
half pot.
Check raise incoming. I'm thinking back for like, I would be like throwing him like another 100 back probably.
No, you need to go bigger than 100. He just calls.
Maybe he's thinking to barrel the river.
And a 6 of brick on the end, so the club draws miss.
Feeling pretty confident about Jack 9, knowing he's only losing to Queen 10.
Yeah, and you're only you're losing to King Jack, King 9, King 6, King 2. You can pretty much discount King 2 and King 6, but I really doubt you're putting Alistair on Queen 10 here. So if I was Alistair,
he's thinking to check again.
I'd definitely be betting large here. I'd want it to look quite polarized.
No, I overbet. I put him all in for 305. It's just.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think you got to polarize your hand, and
there he goes. He puts in 305. No, 275.
So he's pretty much an all-in for Alexis.
I would have asked how much he has behind. I actually might be about what he has because with 305 not including the rake, I think he probably has about 260 in his pocket.
Yeah.
Wait, Alexis has way more than that.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
That was like 600 sitting there on
Yeah.
the. In the
Looks like we've got something wrong with the graphics here. Maybe he
I don't know.
rebought and didn't tell anyone. Or the clicker's missed it, which I doubt. She's been pretty reliable. Been good actually. We haven't had any issues really with sizings.
No, I've to be. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. This should be a cycle really.
Ow, fuck. What is that pain? What is the pain right here?
Dying.
Fuck, seriously, every time I breathe in.
And he does call. Alexander shows, Alistair, shows the straight.
Hey chat, what does it mean if you have a pain in like the side of your chest? Oh, that fucking hurts.
Stamp on that and send it.
Right, 2, 5, 10, let's get some starters.
That's my one kidney that's just like, hey, stop drinking, please. Fuck's sake.
Alexis apparently down to 6 big blinds according to the graphics, but we saw there he did have around £600-700 in his stack.
To be fair,
All in the lineup is tomorrow for
who was talking to me about it earlier? I think it was John in seat 1 was saying that like the stack sizes on the table last night were just off like from the beginning.
Really?
Like he bought in for 1.7 and the actual graphics said 2.7 from the beginning. And things like that. Like it was really weird.
2 hours.
Smoking too much? What the shit? I haven't smoked in like 3 weeks, man.
Fold. But you change your mind.
It's that hot dog from yesterday. Fuck you. It probably is. Ah, seriously though, it's really hurting like, every time I breathe.
Raise 30. Raise to 80.
Oh yeah, she's improving a lot from day to day.
You steaming? Yeah. Steaming, yeah.
So Terry raising it up to £30 in the cut-off with 9-7 off.
Cool.
How many times is under gonna have Queenton every time?
Yeah, these graphics are somewhere off.
Fold or don't.
Alexis still looks like he has around 500 behind.
Who?
Alexis.
Yeah, and it says he has 30. So something bad has happened.
He's 3 bets to 8 apparently. That's interesting.
What's up with the dramatic flop there, Jay? Come on, man.
So top pair for Alexis.
30, 80, call.
Terry getting a backdoor straight draw there.
843. That was my home area code. Fun fact.
There you go, chat. You all now know Brandon's area code. Oh,
Towel's Gone Towel can confirm.
100.
Oh no, Upstate was 803. but Southern South Carolina, 843. Fun facts for the chat. The dealer's epic, yeah, for sure.
Fog. Fog.
Too big.
Oh. Damn, every time I take a deep breath, I really get stabbed.
We had last 3 hands on the.
I haven't heard it yet. Should be soon.
I mean, they're still
Ten, my
full.
friend. I'll go forward.
She's still clicking.
£10 straddle, 10 to play.
Okie dokie.
Raise to 25.
Brandon's just going to find out when the stream's actually ending tonight. We was expecting it to be ending in around 5 minutes, but we still have a cameraman and the clicker at the table, so it looks like we'll be going a little bit longer.
25.
Which means we missed the VIP party.
25, cool. Not again.
625. Let's play from ace 10 4. That's a good flop for everyone.
Oh, fun times. Fun times. Yeah, we should bring back the hot redhead dealer. It's good.
Oh, we ain't got long left. Is it?
Good for the stream. Good for life. Donna the second. Yeah. Oh, Donna the second. No doubt, man.
$25. Cool. Let's go.
Seven Deuce Poker, thanks for stopping by, man. I hope you have a great night. Appreciate you finding the stream today.
Check. Bet 25. Fold.
Oh, easy go. You got the 4 this time.
Yeah. 4
Fold.
deuce. 2-4 like a dog.
You're winning. Luck on the best time. Standard.
So we're going to be going late stream tonight, boys. It's going to be going at least until another 30 minutes or so. Or 45 minutes. We'll be going until 1 a.m. Because YOLO, right?
Yeah, but you need to go.
Oof, John up quite a bit.
£20 straddle, 20 to play. Cool. Fold.
What's 87.69? Oh, Terry's VPIP. Yeah. It's got to be higher than that, though, right? Have you been calculating?
Cool.
So we have big blind here with Queen 10.
Don't want 1500.
We had, who raised up here originally? Oh, was it just the super straddle and a bunch of limps? So we have second pair for John.
Check.
Good for your bank account, maybe.
Roche Boom, annoying troller, worst mod at CGF. Hey, Petty Pat 16, thanks for the follow, man. Checked flop, a lot of money in the middle already, 102 pounds. Surprised to see a check flop here. Put a yellow post-it on his head for tomorrow, okay? A yellow post-it, yes.
Fold.
So we have here a pair of kings, and for, John here hitting the second pair of the turn. And John's going to be leading out 202 in the middle. Looks like he's reaching for, what was that, 185?
185.
That's a pretty large bet. Chris might hero call this now with a top pair. Ryan can give a green post-it. Yeah, I'm bringing my color-coded post-its tomorrow to the stream. I'm just going to be labeling people on the table. You're red. I'm staying away from you. You're green. You're a fun player.
So what does
Oh,
green
yellow's
mean?
fun player. Yeah. Greens are nits.
Oh, right, yeah. Nick confirmed.
I think I have them with me. I'm not sure. The run good strategy.
So I'm sure you probably heard
What
that
the
there, chat.
was that?
That was Terry.
Was that his Franke impression?
Terry laughing at William Kassafe. I'm not sure what's going on there.
I think that sounded like a tilt laugh.
Franke has arrived.
You would think so. One would think it was Franke, but it's not.
Yeah, that was actually Terry.
That was Terry.
Franke Big Nick. Right, so the table seems to be slowing down even more if that's possible. Kassafe down to 50 big blinds now.
Yeah, fine. Your 10?
And we're just not seeing the action from Kassafe like we did last night.
Your 10, my friend. Is there a 10 or not? Yeah, he's playing the button.
Terry grinding his way up to 979.
Can someone? Oh, so Alexa's finally getting a stat corrected there with like 605.
£10 straddle, 10 to play.
Mind you, Kassafe's stack looks wrong as well. Kassafe's stack's wrong. He's got 200s and he's got at least 225s.
Fold?
No, that's like 300 there.
Fold?
That's probably.
They said he had like 250. Either way.
Option.
Shit's a bit weird.
That's the end of our conversation for tonight.
Check. I'm so stupid.
And dramatic flop time. Nope, not so dramatic that time.
So
top pair for Alasdair.
5 players.
And Alexis, actually.
flop.
And Terry. Everybody hitting top pair. No, sorry. Those have 8s. No. Second pair for Terry and Alexis.
18.
Might as well be top pair for Terry, though.
2 goes into the
So
middle.
Alistair hitting, getting the best of it with the 10-9 suited.
Rocky table
Cool.
Oh, she didn't even go to the party and hang out. Yeah, I'm sorry. You really could have taken
even then, 7.
You play
I feel like I'm going to have to give you like half my salary or something. Fucking ridiculous.
So Terry now picks up a flush draw. Unfortunately, if it comes, he will be losing his stack again.
It's going to go bet call.
Let's hope there isn't a club on the end for Terry's sake. That's a nice,
check.
well, a bit of an action killer for everyone, really.
Yeah, check. And nines will get it. You wish it was flush over flush.
Yeah, you just know it rose for him. Unfortunately, it didn't happen. Well, fortunately, it didn't happen for Terry's sake.
Thank you very much.
Right, there's my 10.
And we got some straddling here.
Will, you got 140 tonight. Got the one straddle.
Yeah, with my bottle of ice, you sure? Can't even win a pot.
Not at all.
That's all, mate. Give me a hand to play with. You've been getting a lot more hands than I have today.
Last 3 hands for the stream.
After this?
After this. £20 straddle, 20 to go. Well, I'll say that, I don't actually know. Fold.
60.
Fold.
Last 3 hands after this, ain't it?
Fold.
So we have John here in the small blind,
Raise to 60.
calling up the straddles. No, yeah.
Fold.
No, sorry, making the raise to 60. That's not right. Was that 60? Those were yellows.
That's 20 from.
So it's actually John. Oh, sorry. I thought John was in seat 2%. Yeah, so that's.
Yeah, John's raised there's a 60. Alexis has got 20 in the pot already, so he's got 40 to call.
Yeah, he'll
She
call.
does.
Why do you do this to yourself?
Let's see a spiked 3. 3, 8, ace. Would be the magic flop.
Ace, king, ace of spades, 3 spades on the flop. 3 spades on the flop.
We have 5, 9, queen on the flop. That's fine.
Cool.
So John bets out 75 and Alexis calls. John now spikes his
Ooh,
ace.
there it is.
I mean, Alexis
And
is never
3
loving
incoming.
this board anyway.
Wow, that would be so nice. Yeah, with John's raised pre-flop, he's obviously has like a lot of aces in his range, and
And John just
having a laugh here.
puts Alexis all in here.
Wow. I mean, you're never calling with 3s here. You can.
I didn't hear from you since then, so I thought.
I said to you, if you're definitely going to do it, let me know.
Where have you got? Oh, my bad.
You got a pair of fives.
You went like, oh, it's not
So sick of that. So, Alexis here counting on his chip stack to see if he's got enough to cover that bet. He's like, all right, you've got it.
You're saving money anyway.
Exactly. You can buy me a steak dinner. How's that?
Said you were good broke.
That's fair.
So yeah, we have seen these two going head to head quite a lot tonight.
I wonder. I would love to find out how much like history is between these two.
Yeah.
Like, because with 200 in the pot basically, and you're shoving 1.6k on top.
I mean, the thing is, a lot of times there you're getting called by another ace and just splitting. You're only losing to a 5, an ace queen. Well, there are a few hands you're losing to, but in realistic terms, what we've got on that table, you're not losing to very many.
Yep. So we will have 20 minutes from now. The table to my right, the live table is just now breaking down, and we'll enjoy the last few hands here, where all the action happens. You know, it's like a basketball game. It's like, you know, you get through the first couple of hours. And then, is he legit thinking? He might be. He might be, I guess. Okay. Oh, 10-minute delay, right. I thought we pushed it back to a 20-minute delay, didn't we?
I'm sure it's 20 minutes.
We counted down a whole 20-minute delay from when we restarted.
4, 6, 8.
Or at least a 15. Maybe it was 10. I don't know. I don't remember it being so short, but all right.
Oh well. Anyway, have a good evening, guys.
So Alexis does call.
So this is the last 3 hands.
And John
so
takes
Terry
it
will be
down.
the last
Why?
one.
I'm not sure. I'm not
Sorry,
really
Alexis,
sure what
he did call.
I'm not really sure what he thinks he's beating there. Only a bluff.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, all good.
Let's go.
£10 straddle, 10 to play.
Yeah, he's beating Jack 10, exactly. That's about it.
Last week.
Fold. Fold. Fold.
John picks up pocket jacks on the button here, expect him to put a little squeeze on for the blinds.
And John feeling nice and refreshed from that massage.
Raise.
Look at that stack in front of him as well.
Massages plus EV, man. And now you just pick up jacks. Because...
Cool. Cool.
What a surprise.
So everyone got a bit of a hand here in the small blind, big blind and straddle. William safe straddling there under the gun.
Overpair for John here. You gotta love that kind of flop.
This could lead into some trouble for Kasuf picking up top there.
Immediate seat number 25 now in the hole. Anyone wishing to play?
So Terry not really hitting a lot, but opting to bet out 25.
All in?
If you got it, you got it. Let's gamble, he says.
It looks like he's got 270.
All in for 263, 263, raise.
I know the graphics say 216, but I think it is a little bit more than that.
Cooler Fish, good night, brother.
Good night, Cooler Fish. Thanks
for hanging out, man.
Chat earlier.
Fold.
You got 10 something?
We're gonna see the Jack's 3 bet for 1.9k.
Even if I raise,
You want a 6 or 7?
He's isolating the shove from
Any extra
Kusu
sets
shove
about?
for 280.
Oh, and he's picked up. Oh no, sorry, he hasn't picked up.
Excellent
that,
river.
so.
River Jordan, come on, go on.
Oh, that's when the laugh happened. Rip ears. Oh my god. Did you guys hear the table talk that time?
How much are you losing this game?
Holy
So you're
shit.
going to look at this hand.
I forgot
You're gonna
that
look at this
happened.
hand.
So, and that's definitely 2 minutes ago. And that is why we like having Terry at the table.
Yep.
It might not have been actually.
Right, we're going to play properly now.
There's only 2 more hands left.
Huh?
Well, for the TV, yeah.
After that. After streaming.
Let's go. How much you playing, Will?
Huh?
How much you playing?
It's not for these guys out there.
Well, someone will, they'll fill it up anyway.
Yeah.
So now we are 6-handed.
Go as long as you want to play.
I think John's gonna give him some money back.
We've got 1 seat already.
How much do you want, buddy?
7.
Oh no, he's just gonna reload.
Yeah. He's going to be the big blind in, so you don't have to post. £10 straddle then.
Yeah, so Terry's laughter has brought over a few spectators to the table.
Yeah, cheers, mate.
£10 straddle, 10 to play.
Fuck, I'm a little bitch.
Bet 25, raise to 25. So fold.
So Quack catching the ace-5 suited here,
Here's one, I got
Fold.
top.
raising it up from early position, and John just playing any 2 at the moment.
Oh, Kasuf picks. Oh, what's he got any glasses today? Fish and
It's
chips.
not the right glasses for you.
So Kasuf picks up pocket 10s. Definitely going to see a 3 bet here.
What's that?
25.
25. Morocco, Gibraltar.
Especially in the big blind.
Cool.
And he doesn't, he opts to flat.
It's
Okay.
about the third hand he's played all night.
Literally.
Yeah, he's come here and wants to play in entertainment.
So 5-handed action to the flop here. Jack, King, 8 with 2 diamonds, and Quack catching the nut flush drawing.
So Terry picks
Check.
up second pair. No one else with king in their hand.
Bet 75. Fold.
Just give me a diamond. Let me have some fun with this guy.
So just give me a diamond.
Fold.
Yeah, here we go. Any diamond you have.
Fold.
Not a lot, my friend. Another 500. It's all yours.
Right, so Quack bet 75 and Terry calls, of course, but he's got a piece of that flop. Quack now picks up a pair, although it's not much. I think it gives him definitely picks up a bit more equity and can expect him to be leading out again now.
Arham Rohan 04, thank you for the follow, man.
175 bet.
So it looks like the graphics slowed down again. So Quack bets 175 and gets Terry to fold the jack. Nice bet from Quack there.
Again, I didn't think Terry had a fold in his book.
Alright, this will be the last time for the stream, guys.
And just announced last hand for the stream.
Last time.
I didn't hear last 3 hands announced.
So looking at our stacks here, John up at 5k, big winner tonight by the looks of things. Carolis as well, a big winner. Alistair, I think about where he bought in for a grand, right?
Last time for the TV.
Alistair about even.
£40
slightly
straddle.
down.
£40 straddle?
Chris slightly down. Terry a lot down, and William down.
One
around
bullet.
300.
Yeah, well, 500.
Yeah, he's got 675.
Oh, okay.
He won that hand, didn't he? So Chris picks up. Yeah, it looks like it's a double straddle.
Is that re-straddle or you
Straddle.
Is it a double straddle
Yeah,
or three-way
double
straddle? No, it's not.
Wait,
it's
it's just triple straddle.
triple straddle on for the last hand of the night. Chris picking up 5-6. I'd like to see him call that really. Just
Yeah, there's
last
so
hand of
much
the
dead
night.
money in there. Oh, Terry just gonna jam.
Terry just open jams ace-5 off the button.
Way to kill the last hand.
So I have double off the last time.
Fold.
I think John's got a call. John is the only one with a stack to call.
Did he call?
Do you have pocket fives?
I think he has called.
It was
I
a
know he
fold.
folded.
Luck with the best hand.
So is that really going to
How
be
did
it?
Kasuf do? He was down around 350 by the looks of things.
All right, boys. So that's going to conclude here day 4 of the Cash Game Festival in London at lovely Asper's Casino. We're going to be back tomorrow on the early stream with 1-2. Let's say a 50-50 chance that I'll be on the stream tomorrow. Not confirmed, but not denied. Let's see how it goes. And also 10:25 on the late stream tomorrow, which is going to be pretty epic. A good way to finish it off.
I'm looking forward to that, especially if Terry's on there.
So either way, thank you all for hanging out tonight, man. I appreciate it with you all in the chat land. It's going to be starting at 7 o'clock your time. It'll be 6 p.m. British Standard Time is when we'll be getting things kicked off tomorrow. And in the meantime, hope you all have a lovely evening. Stay safe.
You're staying.
And peace.
See you later, guys.
At Asper's Casino.
The really good things here, it was you could pre-register for the cash game. 2 weeks ago, you could actually say, I'm going to play that level on that time, and that's really good. Normally in a traditional casino, you just put your name down and wait, but here, all the tables were already planned before. So this festival here is very wide and diverse.
The game changer.
Big bets, who will win?
Michael, who took me out, eventually won the whole thing. So come here, our winner!
Cash Game Festival is all about you, the poker player, who loves the game of poker but are tired of playing tournaments.
But here, the cash game are like the only thing going on. The cash game is the main event.
This is a fantastic idea.
There's more action.
Come on, show us that ridiculous bluff. You have to be careful in this game.
It's giving players the options to play at whichever stakes they want and an environment that they want to play in. So from that side, it's very unique.
We create a festival close to you.
It's a fantastic concept.
Since the Cash Game Festival is such a fun experience, it's cash game 24/7, it's parties, it's everything, I would definitely recommend going to Malta.
Huge party town, have lots and lots of poker action. Come on then, get in.
Good luck to everyone who's trying to qualify online.
And our winner for the first bowling challenge ever, Mr. Peter. Oh!
We're not only here to play poker. Poker is the main event, but it's everything that's around it.
Relax, play the game with friends, new friends. And I think we have the recipe here. You see that there's poker, fun, dinners, great nightlife, beautiful beaches, side activities.
I loved it. I fell in love with it from the beginning.
People are having fun. They can go out for a bit.
Socializing, spending time on the beach, go on the catamaran for the afternoon.
Spend some time in the sun, come back and play as long as they want. And they're usually having fun. Much more relaxed atmosphere. That makes it a very good excuse to go on a poker trip. Because it's not just a poker trip, it's a vacation as well.
Meet, have fun, just enjoy life.
I'm not a tournament player. Cash Game Festival is perfect for me.
I'm not a poker guy. I've played first-time poker last night at the cash game, and actually I won.
You can come and go as you want, play poker, have fun. And that's what our Cash Game Festival is about.
So when you have the mixture of poker players, businessmen, and casino customers, it's a good mix.
All the people that were there could tell you something new is happening.
When you have social part as well, you can mix, you get to know the players, just play a little bit of cash.